Rhinoculus. Everybody calls me Rhinoculus for no reason. Just call me Rhino. Rhino's fine. I'm an Apex Legends TO caster, streamer, and content creator. My passion is to be a caster and TO for the Apex community. So I cannot thank Zay and Team Inferno for making this amazing opportunity possible today. So I'm super excited to get started. Can't wait to see what we have in store for you guys.
All right, so we'll get kind of into like the charity that we are supporting today, and just give you a little bit more information about that. So the charity we've chosen to support, well, I've chosen to support today, is actually going to be TransLifeline, and TransLifeline is a grassroots organization that offers direct emotional and financial support for trans people in crisis in the U.S. and Canada. It is an organization that is founded by trans people for trans people. So that's something that's really important. And one of the reasons why I chose it. Some of their main principles are peer support, harm reduction, and they have a host of other principles on their website that you want, if you want to check it out. They are also an organization that recognizes intersectionality that exists for trans people. So they support in a variety of ways, more than just financial support and crisis support and mental health support. So if you want to support this tournament if you want to support them beyond the tournament, please feel free to check out their website at translifeline.org. The reason behind why we selected TransLifeline, I selected TransLifeline as the org that we are going to be donating to today, is because in recent media, in recent politics as well, trans identities have been attacked, specifically in politics, and there have been 73 anti-LGBTQ laws passed in America since the start of 2023, and 50 of those have been against trans people. So we want to make sure we want to make sure that we are, one, protecting, and two, supporting those identities that are being attacked in politics right now.
Yeah, thanks, Zay, for that fantastic introduction to the TransLifeline. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know too much about it, but that was a great explanation. I'm happy I got some knowledge there. So yeah, with that said, guys, I want to introduce today's captains and allies who are participating in today's tournament. It's a list of 20 here, so I'm just gonna read some names off. First, we got DJ Realtime. We got Yessie Cakes, Take Me to Church, Gabriel Illuminati, Who is Jacqueline, Alley Oop, Lady Stylist, Grandma Forfeit, I Am Gavin, SPS Demons, Pretty Bond Girl, PBG as I call her. We got Scrappy in the house, Tofi, Gaming Kings, Jerd, Tati, Control Ghost, Cozy Entropy, Speed, and Zadrizzy.
And I just wanted to
demons on that list.
So we have some very stacked lobbies. I can't wait till they actually get to the lobby waiting screen and see who else we have in here, who these people have on their teams. I do want to say that Gaming Kings, Nick and Everett, are our only co-captain couple that is participating right now. So they duo stream, they stream together, and they're our only co-captain, they're our only gay couple that is competing in the tournament today. So I love that, and that's dope for them. Now that we got a little bit about our teams, we're going to get into like the tournament format and explain to you, everybody, how we're going to do the tournament today, how it's going to go. So much love to Rhino for the introductions. They were hand selected by me and and everybody on Team Inferno. And I'm looking forward to see like how cracked these fights can be and how cracked this lobby can get. But the formatting, let's get into that. So it's going to be typical ALGS formatting with the formatting. So it's going to be, each kill is going to grant you 1 point. First place gets you 12 points. Second place gets you 9 points. Third place is going to get you 7 points. Fourth place, 5, 4, 3. Fourth place gets you 5. Fifth gets you 4. Sixth through 7th will get you 3. 8th through 10th will get you 2. 11th through 15th gets you 1. And if you play 16th through 20th, you get no points. One thing that is really special about this tournament, though, is that we do have one alternative requirement for the tournament. And that will be that everybody is required to play at least 2 LGBTQ legends on their team throughout the whole tournament. So there has to be 2 LGBTQ plus legends on each team. So it's fun. I'm waiting to see how we see team comps and everything coming together. So if you all didn't know, those list of eligible legends will be Bloodhound, Bang, Seer, Valkyrie, Loba, Gibraltar, Fuse, Catalyst, and Mirage will all be those eligible legends. we're waiting to see those team comps and how they come together. And I just want to know what interesting team comps are going to come together. Like, Rhino, what do you want to see?
I'm gonna be honest, yo. We only need 2. Give me that Seer, Mirage, and Horizon comp right now, bro.
What?
Give me that Mirage, Horizon, Seer comp. I mean, Seer, we all hate Seer. You know, we all hate Seer, but we gotta be honest. The dude's the strongest legend in the game. I mean, one of the strongest, even after his rework.
Yeah.
But Mirage, I think, is one of the most underutilized legends in the support role. You know, Lobo will probably be the main selection there, but. Okay. Mirage, don't play him dirty. You know, like he's good, man. That guy, he's hard to fight. You get in a close range battle with Mirage, bro, especially a good one. Shout out to my Mirage mains out there. You know who you are. Them dudes are annoying as hell to fight. So give me Mirage, and Horizon. But I'm super excited to see what these teams have cooking in the oven, man. Should make some crazy end games and rotations. But speaking of the rotations, what kind of contests we got today?
So we have a couple of testing going on today. I'm unsure of what map we're going to start off on, so we're just going to go through all of them today. So we're going to start off on Storm Point. So on Storm Point, we have Team YSM versus Churches Chapels at Cascades. And then we have another contest that's going to be a barometer between Detox and GWV. And then we have a third contest at Lightning Rod between Amun and TBA. So we have a couple of contests going on Storm Point, at least 3. So we're going to see at least 3 teams out early game on Storm Point. And then we're going to move over to World's Edge and go over to World's Edge, see what we have there. At Monument, we have Churches Chapel versus GWV again. And then we have a Mirage. I don't know how this contest is going to go, if somebody's going to give it up or not, but we do have a Mirage Voyage contest with SPS Shade and ADK, and as well as a contest over at Stacks and Mod. So people are really wanting to greed these POIs here today, and they want as much as possible. And I'm loving it because it gives us some great starts to a game here. So I'm very much so looking forward to it. Absolutely,
I'm interested. I love that Lightning Rod contest.
That Lightning Rod contest can be pretty interesting.
I mean, we've been doing the Inferno scrims, and past few weeks, man, that Lightning Rod contest has been exciting to watch. And I'm gonna be honest, that Mirage contest might be a little. I've never seen one before, that's gonna be a little different.
Yeah. So usually, what ends up happening is that one team gives it up because it's just like, forever, forget it. Because you know, you got Lava Fisher, you got staging. Lava Fisher has a lot of loot as it is now, so do they really need Mirage? No, but are they going to greed for it? Absolutely, I would too. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, I'm going to greed for Mirage Voyage as well, so not mad at them for wanting to greed for the POI at all.
Yeah, no, it should make some great fights, early game fights for you guys. Bring you guys all the action here in a few minutes. Super excited. What comps are you looking for?
Hi, everyone. How are you?
I didn't even get to ask you. What comp are you looking for?
What comp am I looking for? You know, as a Loba main, I want to see some. I want to see some zone teams. Like, I really want to see some zone teams running Loba. I want to see them. I want to see them basically just like, you know, grabbing some loot, stealing some loot here and there. You know, like, I want to see a good Loba contest. I want to see like some good Loba players here in the lobby. Fun fact.
We got one.
Scrappy is a Loba main, so we might see Loba in the lobby, and I might be a little excited.
We do got some good Loba mains in here, that's for sure. So we should definitely see that. It's gonna be good, man. That's gonna be good. Loba definitely a legend that can change the end game vibe for a team. So,
exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely a good call on the Loba. Shout out there. It looks like we're almost full up here in the lobby. We're only waiting on 2 more players, so the action will get started here in a second.
Some of these names are really tripping me out. So we're actually going to go to the lobby screen really quickly, guys. And so you guys don't get to see any more of my beautiful face or my beautiful makeup, unfortunately. It will come back when we go during intermissions and other stuff. So you will see this face again. But we want you to be able to see some of the cracked folks that we have in this lobby, okay? So we're going to get over to that screen right now. Oh, so just before I forget and don't mention it. So during the whole time that the donations are open, we are going to be doing a prize for the top dono. So the top donator does get a prize. Thank you everybody for the follows. I'm actually going to turn alerts off. I can't hear them, but I'm going to turn them off anyway. But thank you everybody for all the follows. I really do appreciate it. But Top dono does get a prize, so make sure you get yourself up there on the top dono list because you got a nice little prize coming towards your way. As well as the first place team, we were able to scrap up some money together to get Apex coins for the first place team. So we got a bunch of stuff going on here for you all. I'll let Rhino
looking pretty stacked.
like, I'll let Rhino go over some of the teams. We have Moist Waltxy in the lobby, like a pro player.
That's rough. In here. We got Digi vibes. We got some crack demons in here. This is gonna be some fun casting. I cannot wait.
I cannot wait to see how this comes together. Like, I'm loving this already. So I can't wait to see how everything comes together and what we bring together here. Hello, Warrior. Hello, everybody in chat. Sorry, I'm not speaking to you very much. We got to bully Waltxy into streaming. I unfortunately can't bully Waltxy into streaming. What is Scrappy's team? Scrappy's team is good. Scrappy's team is just good. Hey. That's all I gotta say. Scrappy's team is just good.
I mean, watch out for Amun too. Amun's got a pretty stacked team.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we're looking down on teams like Pretty Bond Girl, Toucan, and Amarie. All of them were just in that 100K Her Galaxy tournament that just happened last week. So
we got some charges in here too. We got Gabs is in here. I recognize a lot of these names. There's a lot more than just Scrappy in here, so this should make for a good game.
So we are gonna get started here.
Let's go.
First game is starting up. What contest are y'all wanting to see first? Let me know in chat what contest you want to see first.
We gotta go to that Mirage, bro. We're starting our World's Edge. We gotta check out that Mirage.
We gotta check out the Mirage. Let's hope it actually happens. So we have Mirage contest on World's Edge. We have a Monument contest on World's Edge, and we also have a Harvester contest. I low key want to see the Harvester contest because I think that's gonna happen really, really quickly.
Yeah, Harvester usually does happen quick. It's pretty they're pretty close by when it comes to loot portions.
Yeah.
And you can't really land low. I mean, I know they have the shields underneath Harvester now, but if you land low, you're giving up height instantly. So it's a really tough contest. Yeah, so I do agree with you there, Zay. I think Harvester probably be the first one because you know, you're probably right. Mirage, it'd be hard to really contest that. If they do contest it, that'll be even faster than Harvester, and we'll probably miss it, quite honestly.
Exactly. So we'll go take a look. We'll take a look at the teams here, and we're gonna go ahead and go probably to that Mirage contest that we got up there. Not Mirage, Harvester contest that we got going between the teams of the Collective and YSM. So we're gonna watch from the Collective's point of view. Actually, we might want to watch from YSM's point of view. This is Sang's team with Yessie Cakes.
Yessie Cake, also a TO. Shout out to Yessie.
Yeah, shout out to all the TOs.
She got a nice squad with her today. Mooman and Sang. There we go.
So it's looking like they're not choosing to directly contest. They're choosing. It looks like the Collective is choosing to land down low and take one of the snakes on the end, and letting Yessie Cake and them have all of this space here.
So we do have a contest over at Stacks as well, Zay.
They actually contested at Stacks?
Yeah. And they're in a fight right now.
My mouse died. That would be
bottom. The court and AOT. Fast fight.
It does look like AOT does have one down. We're gonna go watch from the court's perspective. They get a finish on one and a knock on another. Running out of ammo there. Last one left of this team. He only has a Mozam though, but we know those Mozams can be dangerous.
Finds a nemesis. Syracuse coming in, picks up one. He hears the res. They hit the res.
They are deciding to stick the res here. It's not like he can swing the res as a solo. Finishes out, coming out on that team.
He's gonna try to get out of here and regroup and rat this out.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try to rat it out. They do have, unfortunately, did lose that contest. Let's look over here at YSM and the Collective. It looks like they're opting not to fight. Cut them down low while YSM is opting to craft up top.
Ooh, over at Monument though.
Over at Monument, that has finished. It looks like GWV has won that contest.
Gabs went crazy there, got 2 knocks.
Oh, it looks like a fight has finally broke out versus YSM and the Collective. Let's see how it turns out.
YSM sitting pretty healthy here with 2 purples and a blue. The collective sitting very weak with only 3 whites, rocking 3 napkins here. They're still opting to take some peeks on this team. Not really sure that's
Round
a
one
good call
closing.
here. And yeah, this is tough. They're gonna have to. Ooh.
We do have some nice shots coming out from the collective. Cracking Sang Apex, doing a lot of damage there with that wingman.
Sang is separated here, Zay. This might be bad news. He gets the bat.
Oh
also.
my god! Sang with the amazing one clip on Very Relaxed. Watching Sang here. Lifeline res does come out, but unfortunately the collective was eliminated. Good God, seeing Sang like that. But wait, look at what we have here. We have Lit Vibes coming in on the balloon. I don't know if they're gonna try to third party this or if they're gonna let it go and play zone.
Sang opted to craft the R99 there, paid off for him.
It did, it did.
And oh my.
It does look like they did opt to just take it. It does look like they did just opt to take the balloon and get to zone, so that's great. It looks like we do have a little bit of poke damage with a charge rifle from I do not know how to pronounce this team name.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna go with Tofi's team here. And look at him with the charge rifles getting some damage in, trying to get those shields up. Do believe that Umi should probably give a shield to somebody who has those blues so they can craft that up and get that better, because he already does have a purple. Thinking landing where they landed, they do get some decent loot coming out of there. Does look like Lit's Vibes is messing with the Mirage Voyage team and has a knock, so we're gonna go over there.
Yeah. Digi getting the full kill on Siler Awin.
Looks like this team is opting to rock some 30-30s on the team. We have 2 30-30s on this team, which is really nice to see. 30-30 are really underrated guns here. The other team opting to Valcode out with just a duo. I think that's a smart idea. You know, you kind of lost the fight, lost one person. What more can you do?
They have to play this out as a duo the rest of the game if they're able to survive the ambiance, the bullets, and they are no support legend here for this squad, as you guys know with the recent update.
Yeah.
Support legends are able to craft banners, but in the sake of SPS shade, that is not an option for them, so they're gonna have to do this as a duo the rest of the way.
Seeker Engagements was eliminated. I don't know where that fight ended up even happening. In the top right corner.
We might have a little bit of an altercation going on right now with Pound Town and Scrappy, as Scrappy's walking up on the respawn beacon on the bridge.
We'll go look at them, see what's going on. Scrappy's team. It's the team everybody's worried about in the lobby right now. Everybody has the reaction like, oh my God, it's Waltxy, it's Scrappy, it's Vertra. Like, who are these people? Like, you know, and it's one of those things I try to tell people always, you know, everybody, just shoot your gun. Play as a team, shoot your gun. You can win the fight. Doesn't matter who they are, you know.
It looks like Scrappy already has the kill to his name here, but they're gonna opt to just rotate, take the balloon, head over to thermal station area where he's gonna be walking into Honeyblood. Honeyblood, a heavy participant over in the Inferno scrims.
I love to see them in this lobby though. Love to see them.
Something going on over in Survey Camp. Nope, I lied. That ended rather quickly. But this might turn into a fight here. Honeyblood and Scrappy.
I want to kind of look at that, see what's going on there. We're probably going to drag ourselves into Scrappy's comms here just to give a listen in at some point. See what's going on there. If this develops to be a fight.
Scrappy sitting on the gold shield. I'm a gold shield enjoyer myself.
Gold shield enthusiast, I am as well.
Yeah, it's easiest to keep loot for. You don't need to carry a crap ton of bats. You got the cells that work just as good, and the quick heals. If you're an aggressive player, I don't see the need to carry a red. The gold, you can heal and stay in a fight.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
I'm a big gold shield enjoyer.
Looks like they opt to back off of that fight there. They don't want to fight them in Storm.
Yeah, they're gonna get a spot in the choke here. They're probably gonna end up holding them out unless they can find a way out of this area without having to go through that choke. Either side they go, either choke, they're gonna have at least three teams on the left, and they're gonna have Scrappy on the right. So this area is getting real congested here, Zay. In this choke, we got Yesy Cake's team, we got Tiger's team.
Everybody coming in.
We have Sergeant Peace's team over there as well.
Does look like Waltzy's team did end up finding a team in the choke that would be Yesy's team, Yesy Cake's team in that choke. a res going off in with SPS Shade's team as well, so they did get the banner and was able to res there. There's a lot of teams in this on the south side of zone here. We're gonna go ahead and listen to the Scrappies and them comms right now, see what's going on, and mute up.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
I'm grabbing this gold R3. Oh my god, they I dropped an enemy for it. I think somebody else here.
Fight happened so quickly that we didn't even get comms on it, so I think everything just happened so quickly there was no comms on it whatsoever. So sorry about that.
It opened up that whole side of the map for them.
Does look like we have Yesy Cake's team though fighting in the storm, so we're gonna go listen inside their comms here of Team Yesy Cake, see what's going on with them.
Yeah, I'm following on it. Who joined? Hello? Oh, someone just joined.
Yes, I've been.
Discord. No, it just bounced me.
All right, so it does look like the Yesy Cake's team. They finished that fight. They don't take another fight on the team up top. They kind of just leave it alone. We do have a fight here versus Clapback team ADK and Tofi's team here, completely and utterly wiped by ADK, Aliutis team.
Fights are happening fast. As soon as the guns start firing, these teams are dying.
Yeah, quick fights. You can tell some of these are definitely comp players and what's going on with those comp players. Doesn't look like Scrappy's team did find a rat, and that rat has no chance whatsoever of getting away. And SPS Shade was eliminated with that.
Only blood in a little bit of a poke battle right now with Team Amon, PBG, Amari, and Tukin. Who's Jacqueline has that charge rifle out, taking some shots. Seth on the Seer.
Seth being on Seer, a weird choice there, because Seth is usually that Horizon main, but I'm thinking that having two Queer Legends is throwing up some team comps here. It does look like we are going to have a landslide zone, though, so there's going to be a lot going on. It looks like we have Gabriel's team holding two teams out right here. So I'm going to go look at this fight over here with Gabriel's team and Grandma's Forfeit's team of Detox with 2 down.
Grandma Forfeit's team sitting pretty weak right now. Just Grandma Forfeit up the Gibby, trying to get away as a rat. She is a support legend, so if their opportunity arises where she wants to craft banners and get the team back in the game,
she can choose to.
But round 2 is closing now, so it's gonna be real tough.
It does look like
it's gonna be a little hard here. It's gonna be rotating through a lot of teams.
Yeah, it does look like they are also now GWV is now fighting. Is now going to be fighting Goat Piece, but Goat Piece opting to Valk ult out and not take this fight with GWV. But I think it's a great option because this team is also one of the scarier teams in the lobby to fight. So I think that's a great fight not to take. Prioritize yourself getting in zone, get yourself together with that.
Yeah, Gab's absolute demon on the game. Don't want to really mess with Gabs.
Yep.
To be honest with you, just get out of there, rotate. You get Storm closing, you put yourself in a tough spot when it comes to the next rotation.
Yep,
so,
yeah.
Not a bad call there.
There's a demon. She plays this game very, very well. I'm going to take a look at Team YSM pushing up on another team here, and it does look like a team Cozy Entropy's team, and they are Honeyblood's coming for a third party from behind, and YSM's going to opt to get out of there, play the low ground. I think that's a great decision for them.
It's going to get messy.
It will. I do like the lifeline pick from this team, though. We got a Bang, Catalyst, a lifeline on this team. Opting for the low ground. Let's see if we have any fights that have broken out since then. Doesn't look like we have 13 squads left. Round 3 gonna close here soon. Grandma Forfeit in Storm. Gabriel Illuminati's team in Storm as well. Looks like Yesy Cake does go down by Slaves.
Do we have 2 different fights going on over here?
We have 2 different fights going on over here. We have Honeyblood fighting as well as a lot going on here. Saying Apex does get a down by who's Jacqueline. We're gonna go over to Saying Gold Piece. See how they're doing with this fight. Yesy Cakes does end up getting finished on her team, so it does just look like it's Sang and Moo Man, only 2 left on YSM. Goat Piece being able to third party that pretty beautifully and get at least 1 kill out of it. So I think they take that fight very, very well. Grandma Forfeit, we see in Thermal Station crafting up banners. Round 3 is going to close soon, so she's going to have to leave.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. The ring's going to be a pain in the butt here for Grandma Forfeit, but if she's able to figure it out, oh, here comes the Horizon All here. Pound Town also in that area we're just watching, and they're in a fight.
Pound Town with the interesting Newcastle pick as well.
We got a Mun. Mun's trying to hold them out on the bridge here.
We're gonna watch for
Mun. Pop a balloon. It's gonna be close. They go separate ways. They get separated on the balloon. They're gonna link up here though.
That's gonna be
Mun's
unfortunate.
Gonna chase him down. Mun's gonna chase him down here.
I don't think and it does look like that Yesy Cake's team does end up getting a res on Yesy Cake over in staging. Amon's opting to hold everybody out on that staging in. Great choice. Grandma Forfeit, unfortunately.
Look at the top of the map there. Look at all those teams at the top of the map there. The top
Team
of the
Flash.
About 7, 8 teams. Oh my god.
Team Flash in a fight here. Speed going down in the fight. We have Greasy and Maple Station still up.
Maple Station's gonna get knocked by Gab's Nemesis.
Greasy.
Gonna be up to Greasy.
Greasy, I think, opt for the reset here. They're not gonna let him get the reset. They are coming up.
This Vibes gets wiped by Waltz in your top right corner there.
Unfortunate for that team. That's it for Team Flash, locked by GWV. Does look like we have another fight going on between ADK and Team TBD, and ADK was eliminated by Team TBD.
Grizzly gets a squad wipe there as well. Taking our Alley, Clapbacks, and Lucid Gem. They're gonna get third partied here by Pound Town.
Yes. I believe this is a great third party on Pound Town's end, but unfortunately Drizzy's team didn't take much damage in that fight. So they're all healthy and ready to go for this next fight.
TBA has a red and 2 purples here. Pound Town has a shield disadvantage, only have 2 blue and a gold. They have some other teams on the other side of this POI.
On the other side of Countdown there.
They're gonna play a
I'm gonna
little
drop
slow.
a low ball. That's a great idea. See if you can get some better shields. Let's see if any fights develop here. Doesn't look like any more fights are developing here.
It's like a Mun's in a fight right now as Amari gets knocked. Should be a Goat Piece. A Mun down a player. It's gonna be PBG and Toucan. The last 2 up. Oh my god, the R99 spray by Toucan.
We're gonna go ahead and look over that team then. See what's going on with this fight. They are getting Emery up, so they are a 3-man again. We see a Weekly for the win get a knock on Tiger, so that fight did end up something happening with it. Let's see what's going on. Newcastle Res comes out. The Drizzy with some nasty prowler shots here. Some nasty hemlock shots, and does get the wipe on Team Pound Town. But unfortunately, they do get third party by Team GWV. Horizon ult comes out, gets broken. Unfortunately, Fugazi gets cracked. They're gonna back up a little bit out of this fight because they are taking a massive amount of damage. I think Drizzy's team doing an amazing job holding this team back, and they're opting to not push after wasting so much util there.
That Newcastle wall, a little underrated in fights like this to hold off third parties. They use that cover very well, able to get a res with that gold knockdown shield.
Exactly.
And they're able to kind of reset a little bit and hold off a very dominant team in GWV.
You know, and you know what's funny is that it wasn't even their Newcastle wall. It was the team that it was Pound Town's Newcastle wall that ended up coming into great play of being there for them. So that's great.
Exactly. Yep. Use other teams' resources when possible. You're fighting against a Rampart, use their walls. You're fighting against a Newcastle, use his wall. They did a great job with that. So TBA staying alive, staying healthy. Some crazy clips from Zay Drizzy, and they're gonna rotate around the side of the map here and try to get into this choke. Very strong place to.
We'll take a look at YSM right now. They look like they're having Grandma forfeited. Of course, solo.
Big shots coming from him. Push this boogie.
So we're gonna go and watch Drizzy team because they do have a hard rotate in.
Oh my god, it missed Boogie with the 1 clip on Circle.
Disgusting 1 clip by Boogie.
Boogie on the Volt. Putting this team in a tough spot here.
Playing that wall very well set out by their Catalyst. Gold Piece was eliminated. And to see a controller player taking their aim assist away by playing Bangalore is just something new, something unheard of. Oh, it does look like we have a fight between YSM and Armory's team. Oh my God, Yeti for the beam getting a knock on Pretty Bomb Girl. Yeti taking out Amo's team. It looks like the Dreamy team is gonna come for the third party. Boogie with the beam, yeah.
Boogie's going crazy
with a
right now.
flatline is insane. Weekly up top, getting the sky wipe. YSM was eliminated by Team TBA. TBA playing this amazingly. Only side on that side of the ring. Boogie going amazing right now. Driz going dumb. This team is literally doing amazing right now.
We got Gabs, the squad, GWV, Scrappy, and TBA still alive here.
These are 3 strong teams we have left for this last circle, but the only one that are in ring right now is going to be Scrappy's team, and they're holding all of the space to hold GWV and TBA out of the zone. It's going to be a problem because they are definitely going to be pinched by both teams, and they're going to have to make a decision on who they want to keep out. Scrappy doing a great job at holding this out by himself, but I do believe it might become the downfall of him because he is so far away from his team, even as that Loba.
I mean, they're playing super big right now, holding all angles of this area.
Smart thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, Waltxy, Vathroth, and Scrappy, I mean, we all know they're demons, so
yeah,
having that confidence to be able to do that kind of thing is pretty scary. So
yes,
definitely intimidating to the other
we
teams.
We do have Gabe's team. We have them evac towering onto Waltzy's team right now. I want to see how this goes. They evac tower onto Waltzy's team. Nice shot from Gabe's team.
Gabe's GWV gonna have broken here.
Oh my God!
Goes down.
Scrappy's team does a great job at getting Thunder down. They're now focusing Drizz's team to get the finish of this wipe. Waltzy does go down in this fight here, unfortunately. They're trying to get a finish. We're gonna watch from Drizzy's team's point of view. They are gonna push up and go to the third party.
Good opportunity for Drizzy's squad here.
Get a win here. Nice knock there. 1v1 for the win. And TBA is the winner of this game. I think that was a great in-game played out by these teams here. They did amazing. I'm so proud of how they played. You know, that team.
They got real fortunate. They got real fortunate that that play happened so quickly. And Storm was closing in on the backside of Scrappy's squad. And they were able to third party pretty cleanly there. And GG's. GG's. You saw Bush's Boogie going absolutely nuts there, Zay. I gotta say that
Boogie with a flat line, completely and utterly nuts. It looks like Team TBA did a great job at getting that together and winning that game for them. We should have gotten in on their comms just to see how their comms sounded for that end game. I think they played that very well. We're going to give a minute for the scores to update. Once again, we want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for the donations that have happened already. Just thank you for being here. Thank you for the players that are playing. This lobby was amazing. So we're going to wait for some scores to get updated here, see what's going to go on with there, and see how we move forward.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, you gotta get that dude a hoodie, bro. He's Ace Boogie with a hoodie now. He's got ice in his veins, but that dude's chilling. I gotta say, man, that was some crazy beams by him. That was great. It was a good end game. I'll be honest. Those fights happen so quick. That's the one thing about World's Edge, man. These fights, once they start happening, you know you gotta finish it quick. Otherwise, you're gonna get third partied almost instantly.
Exactly.
So teams did a good job with that. We did see some conjunctions going on in some of the POIs. But all in all, great game number 1 here for us today. I'm excited to see how this continues. Yeah, so I think the scores are updated, so we're gonna go get into the scores, see how this turned out for everybody after the first game, okay? Let's get it.
All right, I'll let you take over the scores, Rhino. You do it so well. I can't compete to you.
We'll give you guys the top 10s. I'm not gonna list all 20 here, but we got first place. We got TBA coming away with the game 1 victory, placing in first with 26 and 14 kills. We got Scrappy's team coming in second with 21. We got 14 kills on 12 kills on their end there. GWV coming in third with 11 kills. YSM in fourth place with 15 points and 10 kills. Fifth place, you got Amun. I'm sorry, you got 80K coming in fifth place right now with a total of 5 points and 3 kills. Amun in sixth with 4 points and 0 kills. Goat Piece in seventh with 4 points and 1 kill. Detox in 8th place with 3 points and 0. And to round out your top 10, you got Pound Town in 9th, 3-1, and Honey Blood sitting in 10th with 3-1 as well. But it's only game 1. We have a lot of time left here. These teams can swap around and then move up, move down.
It can always change. Always change. So
I just want to point out real quick, Zay, YSM placing in 4th place right there with 10 kills on a lifeline. I love to see.
I love to see Lifeline. I love to see Lifeline coming back. Like, but we're gonna get it. Let's go and look at some individual scores. I'm gonna go over some individual scores. See how. Either way, we see a lot going on here. I said I wanted this lobby sweaty, and they're doing just that. So I think we should be ready to start game 2 here to see how that's going to go down. What contests do you all want to see this game?
I mean I
think that stacks contest that we missed last time. I think we want to see that
happen instantly. I don't think they're gonna be as aggressive this time around.
Yeah,
Big Maud wasn't even touched.
You know, so and that's what I thought.
Might opt to pick that instead, you know, instead of contesting stacks right away. But I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong.
You know, sometimes the egos on these players. The egos on these players. You know, exactly. I thought that they would just, they would split it up and be okay. But they didn't. So, hey, whatever.
Ego gets in the way sometimes. It's part of the game, though. If you don't got an ego, you're not playing the game. Right?
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna take a look at team. I do believe that it would be Real Time's team, and that will be Team Alt. So we're gonna take a look at that stacks contest, see if they actually contest or not. We'll see how that, unfolds there.
Yeah, all on the Horizon, Catalyst, and Seer, I believe. That's where I saw it last time. Seer is very strong in early game fights, but we're dropping into the map now, Zay.
We're gonna take a look at Control, Ghost Team, Team Alt. It doesn't look like they have a good drop for this, though.
Go to swap screens.
Let me swap screens real quick. Doesn't look like they do have a good drop for this, though, so I don't know how this is gonna play out, how that contest is gonna play out, so we'll see how it works with that drop that they have going for themselves now. Looks like from the ping that is on Q margin, it does look like they're opting to go the big Mirage side, and they're not going to contest and stack and give themselves a little bit of a chance to play the game. I can't say that I don't agree with that decision there.
Yeah, I think game 1 you usually see some early contests. Game 2, depending on those egos, they kind of like separate a little bit. I mean, even over at Monument, they kind of land on opposite sides this time.
It looks like
Harvestar's getting going.
Harvestar's getting going really quickly here. They're all landing in the middle, which is a great strat, which is what I thought they were going to do last time. So let's see how it unfolds here. We're going to watch from YSM's POV.
Got Mooman looking down sights on the PK, looking for a shot, opportunity to push in on this lifeline. It's here, and the lifeline gonna push down though. They're gonna rotate out of this day. They're not even gonna bother with it.
They're not bothering with it, but they're rotating towards Lava Siphon, and there is a team there. I don't know if that's a good idea. Better off taking that contest if you ask me. All right, let's go ahead.
It just goes, you gotta be aware of your surroundings, aware where the lobby's dropping. That's why it's so important for these teams to not necessarily study the drop spots, but definitely look over them before the tournament starts. That way you know where your rotates are going to happen and how you're going to rotate around the map.
See where everybody's at, yeah.
Those look like Rain's going to be pulling towards Dome, so Scrappy's team landing in the Dome area is going to have a spot in zone pretty much this whole time.
For themselves.
Curious to see if they know that, if they're going to be rotating in or out.
It does look like this Monument team did opt to just go to Frag West, so to go to Fragment. Well, it's not Frag West anymore because it's just Fragment, I guess. It's gonna confuse me to the end of days. about what to call this POI. Oh, it does look like that Tati to the collective is impeaching in on Diggs Vibes POI, and they're in command center of Diggs POI from how they landed separately. So I want to know what's going to happen here, how this is going to unfold, because they basically just came to their POI and took it.
If I am the collective and I don't find shields in this area, I am leaving. I am not trying to fight Digi Vibes' squad.
Honestly, with a blue and 2 whites, and they have a purple, a blue, and a gold, I'm getting up out of here. It's not a fight that I'm willing to take right now. I value my life in this game, but it does look like Dig is gonna be. Looks like they're playing a little bit of a zone comp, a little bit of a like a hybrid comp. So it looks like they're gonna opt to rotate out.
Good call there. Definitely not the ideal area to push into. But obviously if it's free now, I mean, they could go back if they wanted to. I mean, they don't know that it's free, but
hey,
they're gonna rotate, try to get some loot somewhere else.
Nice to see that all 20 squads are still alive while round 1 is closing, so I'm not mad at it. Gives us a good quality tournament, probably give us some good end games. That last end game was kind of crazy because it did end out in the open, so there's not much you can do about that one. But this dome end game should offer us some interesting perspectives and see how all these teams can play it.
Yeah, with it being located at the bottom side of the map there, a lot of these teams are going to have rotate into that, going through chokes left and right, so it's going to be a little tough. But over in Monument, we do have a fight. CWB getting super aggressive here, pushing in
on secret gauges. Does look like Gabriel gets a nice good shots out. Does look like secret agents were eliminated by GWV, unfortunately. You approach upon their POI while they were still looting in there. You kind of gotta be aware of where people are on the map when it comes to tournaments like these, especially when you have strong teams like Gabriel's team coming in, strong team like Waltzy's team in there, and just know where they're at, know how they rotate, and just get a feel for that after game 1, so you kind of know where you can go and where you can't.
Looks like the collective's gonna get into that fight after rotating around everywhere against Church's Chapel.
Collective having
Jasmine, CRG's Water Girl, and Winks.
Oh, Jazz. I love Jazz.
That's what that is? That's Jazz?
I do believe so. I think Church is going to be, yes, I watch CRG v Jasmine. So doesn't look like they're opting not to, it looks like they're opting not to take that fight. So I think a smart move on their end. But it does look like Waltzy team, and it looks like 3 teams are in. Pound Town is going down here in the corner from Team Alt. So weird to say that name, and it does look like Jacqueline's team is opting to just jump tower over them, which is a smart decision. So we're gonna go ahead and go away from that team there. It doesn't look like, oh no, they jump tower onto Dig Vibes team. So Dig Vibes team does know that they're there because they do have a seer. So let's see how this plays out.
Honeyblood sitting on purple and 2 blues, trying to fight against a gold, purple, and a blue here.
I think it's a pretty even fight. Whoever at this point is whoever gets the biggest opening damage. Honeyblood look like they're gonna rotate out of it.
Luke Vibes rocking the same comp as Honeyblood.
Does look like they get a
use that smoke to rotate and try to get on the backside of Dome here. They do have ring knowledge, having that catalyst, but Sway's gonna get really hurt here by that. Oh, it's gonna be close for Sways. He might go down here. He's able to get some cover and get a bat though.
I think Sway's gonna get out.
1 health. Literally 1 health. He's one health. Like if you're calling out 1 shot,
that is 1. That is absolutely 1. And I don't think they know that they're rotating into Scrappy's team over at Dome. And I think Scrappy kind of has an inkling now after seeing all the teams over there that it's closing Dome. It's near them, so they can get a little aggressive on this. Gonna watch from Scrappy's team's point POV, see how they play this out. Poor Honeyblood just gonna be in between 2 teams, is completely and utterly getting pressured by both teams, which makes sense on both teams' end.
Scrappy squad doing a great job holding this team away, letting them know that this is their real estate, not letting them break in.
Can't come here.
Scrappy though here.
Scrappy does get farmed a little bit, does get cracked. Does give Honeyblood the opportunity to move up. Scrappy is a little bit 1 there. Honeyblood is moving up on this, but Berta is holding the space very nicely. He pops Bloodhound to get out of it. He gets seer queued and he's gonna go down.
The movement though.
He does. Jacqueline is gonna get knocked by this bang ult though. She does get knocked by this bang ult. 7v Sways and a 2v2. Them sticking the reds here on their team. Does look like Sway's getting some nice shots in. Seth getting cracked there in that exchange. They're getting pulled up behind by Lit Vibes. Lit Vibes coming for the third party on their squad, which is a great idea on their part. Oh, Honey Blood was eliminated.
That's gonna open the door for for Scrappy's squad to get rezzed here and reset a little bit. Lit Vibes and Scrappy, both very strong teams here today.
Yeah, it looks like we do have a fight in the choke of Geyser just ended. So I don't know how that's gonna go. It looks like CRG Twinks and Church's Chapel is gonna be holding a team out here as well. A bunch of teams gonna have to rotate in with round 2 closing as it is. Oh my goodness, the flatline shots by Winks are just immaculate right now. Ew. She is doing what she needs to do. Okay, and she's doing it well.
SPSJ is gonna lose one of their players, possibly the whole team here.
Possibly the whole team here on the rotate in. One does get knocked. SPS Shade does knock some great shots by Winks here. Winks does not need to go down here, does not need to get greedy for that loot. It does look like that there's a fight going on in Geyser here that we're gonna take a look at. Oracle taking this fight very well, getting climbed up on. I want to look at it from GWV's perspective though, because they do have the better shields. So this can go in their favor. But Gabe and them are having to fight Storm.
Very good grenade there to open up the fight.
Very good nade, very good nade. Looks like they're opting to back off though. They're not taking this fight too aggressively. 3 blues. Oracle getting a little bit of beam there. They could opt to push off of this. Oracle
a little overextended here from his team. I don't know if this is a good call.
I don't know either. We know GWV is a great team, but they're opting to rotate out. So they're opting not to take this fight. Great call, but they might run into Grand 5 forfeits team. So GWV might not go in their favor the way they want it to. Let's get some insight into the next zone, and it's definitely going to be a dome pull here. Definitely 100% going to be a zone pull.
It's going to probably end on those pillars over in dome that everybody likes to play on the height.
Yeah.
A lot of these teams are going to start to rotate into zone on all these edge teams. We have about 6-7 edge teams right now. Scrappy squad is the only team right now in the next zone area. Lit Vibes doing a job right now, holding out a squad. Well, holding out about 3 squads.
I'm like, they're holding out a lot of teams right there. Winks' team doing a phenomenal job at holding out the collective. The collective having a rough start, but still being alive right now with zone 3, with round 2 closing, 14 squads left. Pretty good lobby, if I do say so. Collective holding them out right now. The collective have to rotate in, and Bush's Boogie and their team is going to have to rotate in. A lot of teams having to rotate in here. No fights really going on. I think a lot of teams just planning out their rotate, how they're going to get into zone, all that other good stuff. So that should be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'm interested in how Ali's squad is going to play this right here. Ali is the other team that's next to Dome. They're very close by on Scrappy's squad. You can kind of hear Scrappy's team's Syracuse going off a little bit there, but ADK, a team we haven't really seen much yet so far.
They should be okay.
I think they're going to be fine here, but they're gonna be stuck in the open for rotate wise.
Yeah.
If they don't get a spot early on.
And we just saw on the map that Sang teams completely cut off our first place teams, the Drizzy, from rotating in. It does look like Winks is over in a fight here, shooting some people in the Valk. Oh, let's see if we can get some knocks on that. See if we can initiate a fight here. A lot of teams, I wouldn't think that a tournament like this would bring Valk back. Oh, it does look like Gabe's in a fight. He's getting some knocks there. Let's see. It's over. It was a duo. That was quickly. Oh, Lit Vibes getting into a fight over here as well. So let's see how this is gonna go down. Fear down on both sides. It's gonna be Lit Vibes. Lit Vibes versus Team Alt. Let's see how this develops here. Lit Vibes with the better shields, holding them out from the outside. Team Alt noting that they're gonna have to take this fight anyway. Bang Ult does come down from Big Vibes' team. See how they do with this.
Alt right now in this face-off with Lit Vibes. Lit Vibes very strong on shields, having a gold ready and purple. Digivi's gonna get hit. Really hard to take the fight.
They do get a knock though. Dig Vibes with an amazing power spray.
Great swings by Gabster here, getting 2 knocks. And then another team
It's a third party.
Oh no! Digi5s and Gabner go down. It's all up to Lit.
It's all
Lit
up
is
to
the
Lit
last
Vibe.
one
Last
out.
one. It is gonna be in the third party by Team YSM. Great third party by Team YSM. Thanks, swinging this. DigiThreat comes out. Amazing hip fire shots. Amazing hip fire shots. They queen that fight very quickly. Team Alt was eliminated.
Here comes another third party. Here comes TBA and that demon ambitious Boogie.
And Bush's
Some
Boogie
crazy
actually
beats.
on the women's comp scene as well, doing some things, great things on the women's comp scene. So for a console player coming into these lobbies, performing the way she is performing, doing amazing here. They do have goodies though.
Right there. So she gets broken. She's gonna have to heal, pop some smokes. YSM movement gets knocked.
Weekly does get a knock on that team. Weekly with some amazing shots there. Horizon ult does come out with the wall as well. Driz on the flank. Driz on the flank getting knocked. Unfortunately, it's a 2v2. Getting the finish on the Drizzy. Weekly. Some amazing hip fire prowler shots. Boogie not in yet. Sang's gonna be one.
It's not looking good here. Boogie's all alone. To try to get a full kill.
I think Boogie prioritized the full kill on that lifeline that she's not getting right now. Ew, the R9 with the digi though. Saying that the R9 with the digi, unfortunately TBA is eliminated. And it does look like Warriors team, I thought Warriors team was gonna opt to third part that, but I don't know if their team makes it in Mooman just because, oh no, they make it in just fine. They're good to go. Third ring is closing. That was a lot of fights going on right there, but it does look like we have some more fights going on the stacks side of everything.
Warriors team is in a tough spot right now. They opted to take an evac into zone, and they're gonna have teams everywhere around them right now. Exotic is getting hit pretty hard by these few skews. Looks like they might be able to rotate to a building here. I believe they're rotating right into Detox. Grandma forfeit squad have been holding this building since the jump.
Church's Chapel was eliminated. We weren't able to catch that fight fully, but there is a bunch of teams on that end of zone that they're gonna have to rotate in. Another fight breaking out here.
Detox trying to hold off JWE as JWE is trying to take some real estate here. Big shots coming from Exotica. Almost gets a knock. But JWE is weak, but Warriors going insane and gets two knocks. And eliminates Detox and takes over the real estate there. YSM also in the top right corner gets eliminated by Scrappy.
I was watching Scrappy's team on that end of things, and oh my god, the way that Scrappy's team just completely and utterly got that team out of there. And also that Kraber shot from Waltxy that I just saw. Amazing. Doesn't look like, it looks like Gold Piece ends up being a duo. I don't know how they ended up with a duo, holding very good space in this building as a duo. We have the team of GWV eliminating, having 6 kills here, 6 assists. So we got a bunch of kills there, 12 kills as a squad there. Lit on Lit Vibes as a solo. We know they got third party over there in launch site. And Scrappy's team proving to be very much so playing Dome correctly, as it was their drop spot, and being able to play this and make it to end game. 7 squads, round 4 about to close here.
And as you can see on the map, we got a bunch of teams holding real estate inside a dome.
Yes.
But what Scrappy's team is doing very well is they're just playing on the edge. They're playing on the outside. They're waiting for the rotation in. They don't want to get stuck inside a building. They want to have an open rotate to wherever they want to go, and then, you know, they don't get stuck, you know, per se. But you do have Goat Piece as a duo, as you said. They are holding down that whole area right now as a duo. They're doing a great job. But Miss Mam's gonna get hit really hard opening that door.
Yeah. They opt to just play small. I think that Scrappy teams now know that they are a duo and gonna play this really, really big for this building. They're
Exactly
pushing in on this. That Bloodhound scan has them recognizing that it's a duo. Some pretty bad catalyst cues keeping them from getting in very well. Does look like Wall does come out, does cut him up a half very well. But I don't know if that's enough. Fuse cues coming out as well.
Great nade by Waltxy.
As you can see, because of the way the wall was set up, Bloodhound Scan was able to get through the wall because of the way the wall was set up. They angled that wall a little bit better. It gets through those scans. They are able to push Tori's team out of that building.
They're in a tough spot spot now, losing their real estate. Now they're in the open. Lady Styles is gonna go down.
It does look like we have a fight that just ended as well. The collective eliminated by Team GVW.
Opting to take the evac tower into the range, take out team, take their real estate. Here comes Scrappy and Squad gonna try to take out the rest of the
Big Horizon comes out from this team. They get some nice beams on Scrappy, crack Sappy. I do believe this is JWE. They opt to not get so aggressive on the house, let them have it and back a little bit.
The zone's gonna be pulling towards Warrior and company. Looking pretty healthy for them.
Scrappy's team noticing the duo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Scrappy. Waltzy's going crazy. Ill, Waltzy, and this is ill, Waltzy, just ill, Waltzy. Is there anything else that needs to be said? Goat piece was eliminated. It does look like Ali's team is going to end up being in a fight over here with GVW. GVW completely and utterly dominating this lobby right now. With a bunch of like I'm not sure how many kills. 13 kills as a team on GVW, so they're doing an amazing job. At least they're gonna opt to take the height. They're not gonna take this fight anymore, just opting to take the height. Warriors team and Waltzy's team fighting right now.
Yeah, we just saw a nasty shot by Waltzy on the Kraber.
You love that Kraber.
Off. It gets the knock on Exotica as they're pushing in. WWE.
Very aggressive on this here. Waltzy getting the knock on Warrior. JWE was eliminated. That was a nice clean fight on their end, basically taking that real estate of that spot. It does look like is GWV going to get into a fight here. Last 3 squads here remaining. Round 5. Tough spot for GWE when that. Oh my God, Lit is still alive.
Yep, we have one rat still alive. But GWV has that spot I was talking about. They're holding on top of the oil tanks, or whatever you want to call them.
I don't think that's going to be a great spot for them because we do have Waltzy with the Kraber. Really disgusting, really scary to see him with that Kraber too. I don't know if that'll be a great spot for them to hold, especially if they don't get out of LOS of that Kraber. Oh, they noticed the solo. Waltzy's going to swing for the solo. Scrappy swinging for the solo by himself. It is a seer. We do get slowed here. Nades do come out from Lit on Twitch, so they're going to back up, let him have it. No, they're still going to push it.
They don't want to get griefed by the solo. It's a good idea to just take them out.
I think it's exactly. Don't look like they are getting the knock on solo. Scrappy having a little bit of a difficult time with that solo, especially with team from height shooting down on them. So Lit is doing, I would say Lit is doing a great job at being a solo and holding his own against a very good team. Waltzy looking for that. I say Waltzy looking for that Kraber shot on him. That mere pixel. But this here now has no util left to take this fight, and Waltzy is pushing.
Not much you can do here, but Lit does escape.
Lit does escape, is eliminated, but not by Waltzy's team. It looks like DWV ends up getting that kill. 3 teams left in the lobby. I don't know who's in positions to win here.
It looks like they got off those oil tanks. They heard Waltzy's Kraber.
The Loba's still up there.
There was 2 at one point, but looks like there's just 1 now. Waltzy has sights on the Loba.
I want to watch this Kraber so bad.
You're not going to see much fighting right now until this ring gets closer, so.
Waltzy team does have ring right outside of them, so they have a while before they even have to do anything, move up on anything. Does look like a team is going to be outside on their doors, though, so that's going to be kind of. Wonder who team is that? That would be team GWV. They're looking. GWV is taking a fight right now on team ADK. Ends up queuing them in the building, and they might die because of this queue.
Single oil that takes out Ali. Oh my God.
We're gonna watch Waltzy's team. Waltzy with some amazing shots here. Waltzy's team looking like a team that is gonna win this game here if they can get some nice shots in. That team was eliminated. They now have no. They have 1 person on low ground by himself. I think this is at Horizon. They're gonna opt to swing him as he smoked off.
It's gonna be a crazy fight here.
Waltzy does not swing the Horizon. That is solo by himself. I think that's a good idea. They did smoke off height though. They are holding that height pretty well.
Jabs is stuck in zone on the boxes. Jabs is gonna go down because of the zone.
Waltzy does go down.
Single and loyal.
Scrappy with nice beams here. Scrappy with the beams. Scrappy, team Scrappy for the win. We did say that Scrappy's team landing dome had the best place to win there, and that's exactly what they did. I do believe that Team GWV did do a great job at allowing themselves to kill that team there, Team Allie's team there, and be able to secure themselves a second. Gabe getting stuck in zone was very, very unfortunate for him, and that just ended out not too well for them. So
I gotta say, at the end of that game there, Gabs, unfortunate for Gabs there, she got stuck
she did
on some death boxes, so they weren't able to really fight that as a 3v3. So, a tough circumstance there.
Tough,
for,
really tough. I wanted to see that.
GWV.
Really wanted to see that nice 3v3 versus those two teams, because those are two very strong teams. Just want to go over the scores from really quickly from that game and not the full tournament scores. GWV racking up second place with 21 kills. Oh my lord. Jeez. Second place, 21 kills. Scrappy's team does secure that first place with 12 kills. ADK ends up third with 0. Lit Vibes, that rat got them all the way to fourth with 3 kills. JWE in fifth with 3. So we're only going to go over the top 5 here. You kind of see what's going on here. We're going to check to see if those scores are updated, to see what is going on here, see if we got some updated scores. And it does look like we do.
Inside that top 10 real quick, YSM placed in 9th place, but they did have 9 kills there. So very strong game by YSM. I believe they were third party on that rotate in.
They were.
As they were fighting off Detox. So
does look like we do have scores. So we're gonna go ahead and check out the scores. Now I'll let you take it away for the team scores as a whole.
You got it. So in first place now, you do have GWV. Even though they didn't win that last game, they were able to get 21 points there, totaling more points than the first place team with those amount of kills. They are sitting in first by only 3 points with 48 and 32 kills. Scrappy's team placing second right now with 45 and 24 kills. You got TBA in third with 27 and 14. YSM in fourth right now with 26 and 19. Shout out Lifeline. ADK in 5th place right now with 12 and 3. Lit Vibes in 6th with 10 and 4. JWE with 7th place with 8 and 3. Tied with Goat Piece in 8th place with 8 and 2. Amun in 9th with 5 and 1. And Detox in 10th with 5 and 0.
And then it gives a chance to, you see everybody else and how they round out that leaderboard. It's a very big disparity in kills here. Like, we are seeing that there are teams a little bit ahead of others, but I will say that there are some of these teams that have gotten in a fight with these teams have played their fights very well to be able to get themselves to a point where they can win, but they just haven't pulled through. They need to figure out what they're missing to be able to pull through to that fight to get that final win.
Yeah, team, I want to point out a couple of teams actually. It'd be Church's Capital and Honeyblood, both very strong teams, just having a tough go of it the first couple games, as well as Amun. I mean, there's a lot of teams that just aren't getting kills right now, just having unforeseen things happening to him, and I think that'll turn around for him, 100%.
Faces for a second until they get. Who do you feel like the strong team is right now? Who do you feel like the team to beat is? Who is your contender to win, Rhino?
I'm a big fan of Gabs, so I'm gonna go with GWV. The GWV is playing very strong right now. Gabs is very good at rotating through zone if needed, and we've seen it already twice. So they're good at staying alive, finding kills when necessary, and they don't take any fights that they don't think is necessary. So I think GWV is definitely a strong team, and obviously Scrappy. You know, we all know they're gonna be a tough team.
Tough team to 3v3.
I'm taking the underdog out of the two, and I'm taking GWV here to wrap up this tournament at some point and just separate themselves from the lobby.
Yeah, as well. I think my pick for first place, I think I have to go with TBA. I think they're the underdogs right now. They did win that first game, so it shows that they can do it. So I think they just need to, whatever happened, they did get unfortunately third party over there at launch site. So I think that they can come back to win this though.
Yeah, definitely a good team. We saw what that Bangalore can do.
Yeah.
She's different.
We've seen what Boogie can do in the smoke. Just to take out that we've already have raised $70 for TransLifeline. So we got $70 for TransLifeline. Thank you so much for the donations that did happen. We're gonna take a look at that Harvester contest again, see if it does happen. I hate when my game does this and does not allow me to click on different teams from the screen.
That's a bug. It does that to me all the time.
Bug.
So
such annoying bug.
Chat, if you are interested in donating, ! charity in the stream, get that donation link.
It does, like, same team does get directly into the fight and they just want to get this team up out of here.
YSM does land on a purple and a blue, so they're gonna have a good shield advantage here in this fight.
Yeah, greater shield advantage. Tati to the team having triple whites in this fight is gonna be make or break this.
This is the second time in a row you've seen the shield differential be so different here for YSM and the collective.
It kind of makes you wonder, what are they doing with their drops? How can we get those better shields? How can we get that better stuff? Looks like we got Moo-Man on the crafter right now. It's a pretty ballsy play right now during a contest, Moo-Man. What is going on? Looks like the collective is gonna opt to back out again. They're not gonna take the fight. Moo-Man and them gonna get Harvester. You know, sometimes I wonder at that point, is it worth the contest, or do you just change your PWI to a non-contested PWI? Because we do have some on the map. But I just sometimes think, is it worth that contest there? All right, so
it depends on what their plan is as a team, where their rotations want to go from where they are. Sometimes you plan for it, you don't want to change your POI because you want to rotate the way you want it planned on. So sometimes you just got back out, and that's exactly what they did again. It's 2 games in a row. We've seen the collective just leave the area and try to find loot elsewhere.
I want to just get a look on the map here. As we see, the team that landed Sky West is actually not the team that's doing trials. It's the team that landed Sky East that's doing trials. They're greeting trials from this team and just basically taking away trials from this team. I think that's a great thing to do if you can do it, but like that doesn't go over in all lobbies. I just think that's a great play by that team to just go over and greet trials, get that nice loot from trials. The benefit of Sky West is trials, so yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Warrior and company are doing those trials, and they're gonna get good loot out of those little things there, and get some loot from the prowlers as well. But I'm interested in seeing why this fight over in the Harvester is getting longer and longer to start every game. It looks like it does look like GWV is gonna be moving in on the church right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. It looks like they're opting to rotate out, but GWV is looking to get aggressive on them and does not want them in the lobby right now.
Fugazi getting the open shots in with the R301, gets an absolute beam on the Catalyst.
Winx does an amazing job. That's an amazing Catalyst wall from Winx's team. Give themselves a time to reset. I wonder how this fight is going to play out, though.
It's a good rotate by GWV, though. As we were talking about before, Gab is getting an angle here. She's going to be able to get some LOS and kind of surprise this squad as Fugazi is going.
They are aping this team right now. They do not want them in.
Oh my goodness.
Double cracks from Fugazi, getting some nice damage in there. And can't seem to get a knock though.
Already in this fight has 300 damage.
Can't seem to get a knock though.
Not yet, but I mean, Church's Cap is doing a great job staying alive though. They are. I gotta say, they're doing a great job. They're out of the Catalyst wall. They're gonna have to use the
nice bang ult coming out.
Just missing on the horizon ult. Cap now has cover. Should be able to back away.
Should be able to.
But GWV is not letting them breathe.
They are chasing them down. They want them out of the lobby. I wonder what is the beef here. Why are we chasing so hard? I want to go into GWV's comms, see what's going on there. What's with the chase? Let's see what they're commenting about, how the comms are going.
I need to know who that was, bro.
The one's running, I know, I didn't know who that is. I don't know. I hope not.
That was fucking funny.
All right. So it looks like they did opt to not continue to chase on them. It does look like there's a fight going on between Pretty Bond Girl, Honeyblood, and who's Jacqueline.
Yeah, it looks like Honeyblood's gonna start this part off with 2 knocked already. It's raised the last one off.
Oh my God, A-Marie!
Amari and Tukin just took Honeyblood out in a matter of seconds.
A-Marie with the R9 shots. You know, cracking that R9 comes out to B. That R9 is scary.
It's a gun that's worth crafting. First time we've actually seen a gun in the crafter that people actually take the time to craft.
It does look like Wing's team is gonna get into a fight here. So I want to go into their comms, see what the comms look like, how they're gonna take this fight.
Oh, I need that.
You need the bats?
Yeah, I do. All right, let's go craft.
Can I get one of those bats? Yeah, I can drop when we get over there.
All right, looks like they just decided to get the one person and take out. They are going up on Waltxy and Scrappy's team though. So Waltxy and Scrappy team currently in Harvester, and I think they know that now as they're moving in because they saw the crafter.
They saw the crafter, they saw the Lobo alt. Waltxy has LOS on all 3 of them right now. And Waltxy just absolutely tries the catalyst.
I want to go into Waltzy's comms and Scrappy's team, see what's going on there. See how they take this fight. Want to see what they're talking about there. We'll wait till the fight breaks out a little bit more. Feels like Waltxy is getting very aggressive here.
Got him. I'm pushing through.
To your right.
Fox, thank you. I fell into the lava, no.
To my right.
I'm batting.
Above, Scrappy, you're right by yourself.
I got it. They're backing up.
Scanning for you.
Damn, I
Yeah, mag on my car.
Dark hill.
Running. Yeah, careful.
I don't think they're running. No, they're not running. They're not running. I'm coming to you, Vat.
Yeah.
Bro, they have
They're,
me.
they're just gonna go for Benno. They're gonna go for Benno. They're
Yeah, coming back your way. Turn around, Scrap.
Too late. Pushing through.
All they're gonna do is try and run here. Yeah, they're going through here now. Yeah. We are fucking bricked.
All right, so it does look like that Waltzy's team ends up getting the kill on one, grab banner, and they're leaving there. So not much of a fight there.
Scapple is gonna be running away with Scrappy. And
Scrappy is chasing him down.
Oh my God, both of them are absolutely beaming.
Just got out of the comms there, coming back to you, and they decide to push this. Treasure Chapel was eliminated.
Treasure Chapel having a tough day so far. Unfortunate that they ran into Scrappy and company inside a Harvester. They lost one right off the rip in that fight, and they tried to run, and they just couldn't hide. And Scrappy is they just ended the
I think they did a great job with trying to escape, though. They did try to get out of there pretty quickly. Just unfortunate that they couldn't.
Go Pieces here now. Go Pieces in Harvester now as they try to walk up.
Oh.
I think they tried to third party that.
I think they just want Crafter there. It looks like they're just wanting to craft.
Well, they better be careful. Well, no, it looks like Scrappy coming to rotate the ring, so they should be okay. They should be good to craft there for a little while. We do have Team Amon in a fight right now, Zay.
I am looking at them. Looks like Gabriel Illuminati. You said in Monument?
No. Outside of Countdown.
Ah, I'm on outside of Countdown. Yeah.
Moon's gonna rotate away here.
Yep, looks like they are rotating away. Lit vibes with 2 whites. That is a great fight for Amon to push as well with the shields that they have on that team.
Yeah, I don't think PPG was able to pick any of them up on her Syracuse. They weren't aware of what shields they had.
We have another fight versus the Collective with Scrappy's team at Landslide.
Big shots coming from Scrappy's car.
Lifeline res coming out. They do get this re-knock on that, though. Knock on the lifeline. The Collective also having just a tough time just running into the wrong teams here.
Waltzy going crazy with his R99.
And the Collective was eliminated, unfortunately. Waltxy's R9 went completely and utterly stupid here. We have Sang, Apex, and them in a fight here at the top of the hill. I want to listen to their comms here, see how that's going to go on there.
Res outside, heard.
Yep.
They got him on.
Last guy on the shield. Blue. Dead. No drone.
Good stuff. I should have prefaced what take means.
All right, so it does look like that they ended up wiping that team pretty quickly. Pretty nice, clean comms there. Let them know where the res was. They're getting thirded immediately by, who is this? Goat Piece thirding immediately, going down to Moonman's R9.
Moonman going crazy with this. This R99 gets 2 knocks here.
Moonman gets 2 knocks there.
They look for the third. They find the third.
They do find the third. Some great wingman shots coming out here. Third does opt to drop down low there. They do find Moonman is chasing him down. No reg from Moonman there, looks like it.
Oh, that's gotta be so frustrating.
And Goat Piece was eliminated. Another team on YSM. Oh my God. There will be Scrappy's team on the other end of this. They're throwing bang, holding them out. I want to hear their comms, so I'm going to go to their comms really, really quickly, okay?
I'm scanning for you guys.
They dropped on me, Waltxy. Weak. Waltxy jumped off there. Okay, Bang's weak.
You got
both
Q.
right here.
Waltxy.
Jumping on you. Last side. Oh, she's crazy for that. Oh my goodness.
Dude.
She's got those stats.
Oh my God, what I just saw Waltxy do. Did you? Right.
Yeah, I saw it. And I'll be honest, though, YSM did a good job opening that fight. It looked like they were going to win it at one point.
Yes.
But Waltxy just went
Nuclear.
bonkers.
I think they just got a little bit too separated there in that fight, and it ended up just not going in their favor.
We have a Kraber in play, just for your information. It's going to be SPS Demons with the Kraber right now.
Got
So
you.
they're going to be down a player trying to get that Kraber, as Team Flash was able to eliminate one of them as they all surrounded the drop. So
It does look like we have Alt and my top pick next to each other, TBA, right next to each other here in Skyhook. TBA looking to rotate out, and it does look like GWB is fighting right now. They have 2 down, 1-4 finished. One does get rezzed here. They look like they are going to be able to. They look like they are going to be able to reset here. Gabe and Single and Loyal both looking very weak here. 2 knocks. I wonder if this team's going to notice those 2 knocks and push up. They are. This is Warriors team. They're pushing up on this right now. Getting the Finn. They don't know he's in the corner. They have Exotica in the 1v1. Exotica does win the 1v1 for their team.
So Exotica goes down to Storm, but
They win the fight.
That was a great job. Great job there, taking out the first place team and clearing out their rotation into Skyhook. That's the option they take there.
It does look like Amon is going to get into a fight here. It does look like this is going to be secret gauges.
Get the early knock.
Get the early knock. Yeah. Does look like they do trade the knocks. He's hitting a bat. It is a 2v1 though. One is pretty weak. Oh my God! This Catelyn's coming out with a nice fucking spray. It is round 3 though, and I don't think they can survive this. I do believe Armin is going to be a solo for the rest of the game because this is round 3. This is not the way. This is not what to do. It looks like TBA does end up chilling up this fight, and they're able to get the kills from it.
Unfortunate for them, the ring was closing, and that's gonna do it for both those squads as they were getting held out.
It does look like Scrappy's team is very split right now. Scrappy being very far back away from his team as he's getting in a fight with the Warriors team. Exotica unfortunately gets finished to zone, so they are a duo. Waltxy and them choosing to group up together, so no fight to go down there just yet.
Good vibes, able to get a spot in ring right now, and we're able to find some shields.
Oh my God, Dig vibes with the 1 clip with a finish on somebody. SPS Shade eliminated in the top right.
Warrior injured, the last 2. JWE as a fight commences above him, but also here comes Scrappy Squad. Vatroth gonna get hit really hard here.
Doesn't like Lit Vibes is in between two teams here. Oh my God, did gets a nice knock on Warrior there from the top. A bunch of things going on in this ring, a bunch of teams fighting right now. Don't know who to watch.
I got my eyes on Lit Vibes right now. They have a very good spot.
Me as well, me as well.
Waltxy and company have a good spot down low in zone as Waltxy just beams with this R99. It is a scary sight to see. You don't want to fight that. But Scrappy, they're gonna hold the bottom side of ring right here behind the wall and wait and queue up, and they're queuing up now. Zay, they're going up. And the shots are commencing.
Oh my God, Dig getting caught up in between Waltxy and them really quickly.
Dabner goes down. Lit and Digi last two up as Vatroth and Waltxy and Scrappy are pushing in on their
Scrappy
zone.
with a nice one clip from the vote. Oh my God, Scrappy did an amazing job with that fight there, knocking two with the vote. Nice one clip from both of them. Great queue up. I think that's something that Lit Vibes 100% needed to watch for, that they weren't just aware of. And it does look like we do have a fight going in on the inside here between TBA and
Oh my God, Waltxy almost one clips. He does, takes out Q much. Oh man, TBA getting pushed out by Scrappy. See big shots coming in from weak with the R99. Turns around, gets broken though at the hands of Scrappy. So Drizzy pushing up, trying to capitalize on the early crack. And pushes Bookie.
They're is getting very aggressive here. There is alt behind them as well, so they have two teams that are in between, that they're in the middle of TBA right now. It does look like this is going to be a Scrappy's team win from here because they did opt to start fighting TBA.
Scrappy and company have the best spot considering where the other team is right now.
Yes. Able to pinch both teams.
It's going to be hard to lose this for them. It's going to be hard for them to lose this. They need a crazy wrap or something to happen for them. As you can see on that Bloodhound scan,
they have everybody in front of them. They have nothing to worry about, nothing on their backs. It does look like Waltxy does get cracked with a very aggressive push though. Oh my God, Scrappy gets a knock on the Drizzy with that, with very balanced gun by the way. That Nemesis.
Ambitious goes down, Ambitious Boogie goes down, Weekly's knocked far behind, gets knocked out by Meeps. The last two teams here, it's gonna be all.
It does look like Waltxy gets Scrappy gets a knock on two. It's gonna be a 3v1, and it does look like Waltxy team is gonna win this. Scrappy team for the win. And that's just amazing. Our team just playing amazing together. They got the kills when they can. They really didn't ape everybody. They more so just took the kills when they can get them. They rotated in on people. They played the game very, very well and played it very, very smart on their end.
Yeah, they started playing in the proper spot there. They didn't really get too aggressive. I mean, with the skill that they have, it's all right too. But they played it safe rather than just aping. But it was a good job. Waltxy taking shots, backing up, getting healthy, and they were just waiting for that party to come in from behind, and that's exactly what happened, and they were able to capitalize.
All right. So we do have a little bit of an intermission here. In that intermission, we're gonna do a couple of things. So first, we're gonna want to start off with we're gonna have an interview from one of our LGBTQ plus members that is participating in the tournament today. That will be Mrs. Alley-Oop is going to be participating in the interview with us today. If you didn't know, Alley-Oop is a driving member of Women's Comp right now. Right now, one of the biggest projects that she's taking on is helping all the women that are looking LFT or LF1 in Women's Comp, and she's making a spreadsheet, doing some analyst stuff, assigning, helping women to figure out which person would fit your roster the most. So we're going to go ahead and get Allie in here. Let me just go make sure.
Great job with that, by the way. I was looking over that spreadsheet she's been posting on Twitter, and it's just amazing that she's able to do that kind of stuff. Get her a job. Get her a coaching job.
I think Jazz wants to be, not Jazz, but Allie wants to be a pro player. She does not want to do analyst things. She wants to be a pro player. So
do it all.
I'm going to just go check in on Allie, see if Allie is ready to go. I'm going to go to her VC and see if she's ready and check in on her. Hi, the wonderful Allie. I'm just checking in to see if you're ready to be dragged to us.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to just drag you down. I'm going to drag you, go back, and then we're just going to get you up in there, okay?
All for the support. Big shout out to Zay for putting this on, and for Team Inferno for backing him and getting me involved. I am so excited to be here today, and I'm so blessed for this opportunity.
Thank you for the
let's get
follows,
rolling.
everybody. Let's get rolling with our interview with Allie. Hello, Allie. I'm hearing myself twice. You got me on the background, Allie.
Maybe.
No, it's fine. So, oh yeah, it might be. It's okay. So, Allie, you already got your big introduction from us. Just talking about how an amazing women's comp player you are, the things that you're doing for women's comp right now. So, I just want you to be able to tell everybody a little bit about yourself. So, I'm gonna give you the floor and go ahead and tell us a little bit about who Allie Oop is.
I started women's comp about a year ago, actually, now, with Anne-Marie and Jem, my current teammate now, actually. It's been a wild journey since, so kind of just carried through, bounced around a couple teams, played a lot, definitely had a lot of presence in the pro scene a little bit too, just getting a chance to do realm and stuff. So it's been nice to be able to bounce the info back and forth. That's pretty much it, just competing, playing the game and stuff, you know.
Got you. So we're gonna have a couple questions for you. So I'm gonna let Rhino take over a little bit.
What's up, Allie?
Good.
So first question: how do you want the Apex space to be different because you were part of the community?
Here, hold on one sec. I just found a fix to the
No, you're fine. You're fine. Take your time. Take your time.
There should be no more audio leak. Are we good?
Yeah,
you're good. Take your time. Take your time. This is your stage. This is your moment. Have it. Like, you got it.
All right. The Apex space to be different. Well, one thing I notice a lot is the CC scene, and especially the women's scene. There's a lack of access to info. And I think that's the biggest thing that separates people from being able to thrive in a space and competition that they want to, is just the lack of access to info. And that's one of the main reasons I'm doing what I'm doing now, is trying to kind of like put out this kind of info, a lot of stuff that people don't typically understand. Like, I've explained to a lot of people what it means to be a zone player, a pivot player, an edge player. You know, there's a lot of niches to that. Some people don't even understand the niches of, like, you know, cohesion with their characters and stuff like that a bunch of pro league teams will use. So I've had like the wonderful opportunity to talk to like a bunch of amazing coaches like Hodsick, Sea Lion, even Raven a few times, and my current coach Ray, and like having access to this info, compiling it and putting it out there for free so everybody can use it is just what I think is what the scene needs to like get a jump. And I think we would pretty soon, once people start harnessing this info, we'll probably see some teams in the women comp scene breaking through top CC, because we're definitely a lot of mechanical talent there.
Yeah, I agree. Couldn't agree more. It's crazy what you're doing with the spreadsheet. I gotta say, I've been following. I follow you on Twitter, obviously, and I've been seeing what you've been doing with that. It's that they're blessed to have that opportunity from you. So, thank you for doing that for the women's scene.
It's definitely been a point, but I'm gonna go all the way through with it.
I think it's definitely great that you're giving access to women's comps, some of the things that some of the teams don't have. So like you have some of those signed teams like TSM, LG, that have access to like LG's coaches and TSM's coaches, and like they have access to that space to be able to meet with people. But I like that you're focusing in on those teams that don't have access to the spaces and don't have access to the information, and just like being this information well to give to these teams. And you know, it's very nice to see one person taking their time out of their day to do these things. And you're doing amazing with it.
Yeah, definitely. I think the competitive space becomes more competitive when everybody, like, you focus on the bottom half and bring it up a little bit. That way you don't have like this secluded kind of like top half of people with information.
Exactly.
You know, everybody makes it more competitive when everybody's driven up.
Yep.
We do want to get a little bit more personal with it though, because this is a tournament to support TransLifeline and trans people and everything. So one question that I do have for you is that what advice or words of encouragement do you have for those questioning people at home trying to get over their hump? What advice or what can you offer them?
Ooh, that one's very, very individualistic to the individual, because everybody has their own struggles. Everybody fights their own little fights. I've had quite a few people actually come to me and they're like, you know, you think I could get in the scene? I don't know if I'm worth it. And I'm like, why? And they're like, because I'm trans. I'm like, what? Shut up. Yes, play.
Yeah.
Like obviously, it's a scene for marginalized groups who don't get a chance to have a safe environment to practice,
Mhm.
to kind of flourish. You know, get your entry and get your toes wet. You know, wade in the water a little bit so you can kind of flourish and go into like, you know, more opportunities and more competitions. You know,
Got you.
it's all about grasping the opportunities you have so that you can climb upwards. You know, success is only as far as you reach for it.
I love that. And you know, that actually reminds me of a saying that my grandfather used to say to me. He used to tell us, aim for the moon just in case you don't meet your target, because you'll still be amongst the stars.
Yeah, I actually know that saying. I love that one.
Yeah,
I
so
know a teacher who said that.
yeah, so my grandfather used to tell me that all the time. And that way, it's not saying that you're not going to reach your goal or anything like that. It's just saying that you aim a little farther than where you intend to be, you're still going to end up somewhere where you want to be. It's going to be somewhere in the vicinity of where you want to be and amongst the people that you want to be. So
Yeah, I mean, you can strive for perfection. You'll never be perfect, but you'll be great. You know,
yeah.
you'll land upon greatness.
Yeah, so that kind of wraps up the interview here with you. We just wanted to get like a nice little quick interview with one of our LGBTQ plus members, and just wanted to allow you to give you a chance to speak and speak on the wonderful things that you've done for the community, LGBTQ wise, and for women's comp. So we really do appreciate you for coming in and talking with us today, Allie. If you don't know Allie, amazing comp player. She's a demon. Long story short, she's a demon. So we can get a W shout out for Allie Oop in chat. Y'all go check her out and check out her streams and check out everything that she does on social media and everything that she does for the women's comp community and the gay community, the LGBTQ plus community. Any parting words for us, Allie? Anything that you want to tell us?
I don't know. Just do your best, even if it's not the best every day. You know. At least put some in.
Love that. So we're gonna let you get back to your team, have your break, your little bathroom break. That's what the time is for. So I'm gonna let you have your team, and we're gonna go over some scores and stuff here. So you have a great rest of your tournament, though. We love watching you. We love spectating.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much. And thank you for doing this too.
No
It's been an
problem.
amazing tournament so far.
At all. Yeah, I love that it's sweaty. I love seeing all the sweaty fights happen.
It's good.
All right, you go ahead and see you later. We'll see you in the lobby.
All
Bye,
right,
Allie.
see ya. Bye-bye.
Good luck.
That's going to be Alley Oop, ALLEYOOP TV, I do believe is in her name. I think Jazz has it. So Jazz, if you could take over shout out for Alley Oop, that would be amazing. Either way it go, let's get into some scores. Let's analyze what happened after that game. So we're going to get into some scores here. I'll let Rhino take over that.
You want the scores from this past game?
Yeah, let's go over the overall scores. Let's see where everybody, forget the past game. Let's just see where everybody's standing right now.
You got it. All right. Yeah, pull them up on screen.
Yep, I got him.
There we go. All right. So first place. Wow. All right. So Scrappy and company take a pretty strong leap here, taking first place. They're at 74 points total with 41 kills. GWV unable to do much last game. They added some points to their kill count here with 53, and now they're at 36 total kills. TBA sitting in third with 38 and 18 kills. YSM sitting in fourth with 33 and 25. Alt sitting in fifth with 19 and 9. Lit Vibes in sixth with 18 and 7. JWE in seventh with 17 and 8. Amun in eighth with 13 and 7. 80K Alley-Oop Squad sitting in ninth with 13 and 3. And then we have Goat Piece right out your top 10 there, sitting in 10th place with 9 points total and 2 kills.
I see a bunch of teams. It's a big point disparity, but they still can come back. We have GWV that can still come back in the last 3 games. Who knows if Storm Point is any of these teams' map? Like, we can see very much so that everything changed with Storm Point being in rotation now. So what I do want to look at, though, let's look at some individual scores and see where everybody is coming after the first half. It deleted all my audio.
No.
It deleted all my audio. Hold up.
No.
All right, there we go. It deleted my audio. Sorry. It deleted my audio. I don't know what OBS did. OBS did some crap, and it deleted all my audio. It deleted all my audio from that screen.
Bro.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
How you gonna mess with us, bro? Damn.
Everything good now. I'm sorry about that. Sorry.
Still sounds low, they're saying in chat.
All right. Is that better for mic quality, mic sound? Working? Okay.
Yeah, better.
All right. Oh my Jesus Christ. All right. Thank you everybody for the follows. We're gonna go over scores really quickly. Waltxy in first place with 5,800 damage here, 16 kills as far as individualized performance goes. Waltxy in second place with 4,300 damage, 11 kills there. Sang in third place with 4,100 damage, 12 kills. Gabriel Illuminati rounding in fourth place with 3,900 damage and 12 kills. And in fifth place, we have Weekly rounding out that with 3,900 damage as well with 6 kills. We see everybody in that top 5 of the damage doing a lot. Even within the top 10, we see everybody expanding within that 3K damage range. And we want to see some more teams come up here. Zadrizzy just getting out of that range by about 100 damage there. So we would love to see how everything comes on. All right. So we're going to be starting up back here soon with our next set of lobbies going on here. Looking forward to seeing what comes here in our Storm Point games. Let's talk about the Storm Point contest a little bit here, because we do have some Storm Point contest as well. So we have a Barometer contest, a Cascades contest, and a Lightning Rod contest. So that should be very interesting to see. Hello, everybody in chat. Hi. I'm sorry I'm not checking the chat as much as I would. But we're going to focus on the casting here and get everything going. But I do want everybody to know that I love and appreciate you. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Yeah, and that's about it. I'm glad that everybody's enjoying the tournament. I'm glad that everybody's here. I'm glad that I'm providing the space for you all. As we are... Thank you. I'm glad we're responding the thank you funds for the follow. I'm glad we're providing the space for everybody to be here. So, we're gonna get started into the games here soon. Here, Rhino, what is your predictions for Storm Point? Let's hear them.
So I'm looking for that Lightning Rod contest team to how quickly that'll start. Where they're going to drop on top of each other. If one's going to land bottom, one's going to land top. That's probably my most favorite. I know that's terrible English, but most favorite POI contest on Storm Point, because it can go either way. So I enjoy it. Usually the top team has the advantage if that's where they do land, because the bottom floor, they usually hold that little building.
Yeah. And
there's so many doors. Even if you have a catalyst, it's really tough to hold it down and come away with a win there. But I've seen teams clutch up in that spot. I've seen some crazy things in the Lightning Rod contest. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most. But I really want to see some of these teams that are having a little bit of a hard time, restart their tournament a little bit here and get some more points, move inside the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, exactly. I want to see the leaderboard shift up a bit. I want to see potentially, let's see GWV knock Waltxy out of first place. Hey, like Scream, Scrappy, and Waltxy out of first place. Something that I want to see, But we'll see how these games play out. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you everybody for coming through. They're loving the makeup. Look, the makeup. My cousin did her thing. Okay, she had a vision. I told her, and she had a vision, and she executed said vision. She said, "Yeah, you're about to be beat to the gods," and I guess I am beat to the gods right now.
You were making me feel. You were making me feel a little underdressed, so I had to go and do a quick little change at halftime. I'm
sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to. I had to. It's my tournament. I can't show up looking like a bum. I
had the Toy Story shirt on. Right.
So we're gonna get into these games here. Looks like we have loaded in. Everybody's chosen up, and Lightning Rod is actually right above us. So we're gonna get a contest right off a rip. Love to see that.
Go.
All right, let's check out this contest and see how it's gonna play out.
Oh, it's against two very strong teams too, Zay. Amon and
yes.
TBA.
Looks like that TBA is gonna take those crates on the top. Amon taking the other side. So it looks like TBA has better loot a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like Zay Drizzy landed with Amon, and it's gonna cost.
Ooh, it's gonna cost him.
And he's going to. They're gonna get hit really hard here, and they're gonna try to drop down a little bit, but it's not looking good for Zay Drizzy.
He is moving though. He is moving and playing his life very, very well, trying to get back to his team. I can say that at least.
So like I said before, the top team usually comes away in these fights because they have the advantage, and that building down low, even with, they don't even have a catalyst. So we'll see what happens here.
We'll see what happens.
Amon's gonna try to push back up, I believe.
They are queuing up. Taking that height.
It's a better place to fight for sure out of the two areas in this POI.
Yes.
A lot less disadvantages here.
Among getting some Toucan getting some nice damage here on the entry here, but they're also the Drizzy's team of TBA doing a great job at playing it as well. We see on the seer scan that two of them are cracked.
TBA does have the shield advantage here, rocking the purple. And now they have two cracked on Amon with very limited heals here. It's going to be a real tough fight here for Amon moving forward.
Especially with a catalyst. I want to go listen in on Team Zizzy's Charm, see how they're going to play this out, see how they're going to do. So let's go ahead and listen in on their comms, see what's going on there.
Yeah, I got no.
It's a bin right here. No gun. Let's say just
what's up, Zay?
real quick.
Alright. Dropping a wingman. Here's that. In case you need it.
Keep backing up. Keep backing up.
Keep backing up.
Yeah, keep on, go.
We don't need to fight in open space.
I'm about to die here.
I want you. Back one.
I got your door.
I'm gonna pop a syringe. I'm smoking this door right here.
Yeah. Watch what?
They're gonna queue up. That's
fine. Yeah, they're queuing up.
Dropping cells right here.
I have no more light. I just PK.
When it's 100%. Just gotta wait.
It does, Rhino, it does look like it's just taking a little bit for this contest to get going. So Team Just Drizzy bags up. Team TBA bags up about that. Pretty Bond Girls team definitely taking a more aggressive approach in this fight and seeming to be a stalemate.
These are my favorite kind of fights though, because all it takes is that one move, like a chess game, and all of a sudden it's a different fight. So I'm curious to see what happens here. I believe Amon.
Amory is going down.
That's crazy. That's huge. So that's the chess piece I was talking about. Amon down a play already. Nice Horizon Q by Toucan.
Toucan doing great with the Horizon Q up. Oh my God, the Drizzy with the nice almost one clip. Oh my God, Team TBA does win that contest against Team Amon, only with one going down. I think they take that contest very amazingly. Let's go look at our barometer contest because that looks like it's starting to develop right here. So let's see what's going on there.
DWV sitting on triple blues right now. They added a little bit to their comp. They're gonna starting to move up on Detox. Only on two whites right now and are blue.
Nice Horizon though.
Detox gonna start the fight off with getting knocked here. They're gonna trade knocks. Detox sitting very low, trying to get the full kill.
Nice full swing out there. Nice swing out by the team. GWV does come out and win that fight. W full swing. Gabe sacrifices knock for a knock, but his teammate, he ended up having faith in his teammates to be able to finish that up for him.
Back over at Lightning Rod, Scrappy Squad moved in for a third party here.
That was very quickly.
TBA.
Very quick third party by Scrappy Squad as well. That Horizon is going to make a difference. That Catalyst is going to make a difference between this fight. It does look like they are applying pressure inside of this building though. Horizon's ult's coming down. I think Team TBA is doing a great job at holding themselves in this building. And unfortunately, Weekly does go down. That Bloodhound ult is something serious. They do get a trade on a knock. And unfortunately, Team TBA was eliminated. Scrappy team just coming in there and completely and utterly picking them apart, confining them to that small little room, and are able to just get them out of there.
We have a lot of conjunction going on two different POIs. Antenna looks like in Jurassic area has about 3 teams over there, But over at wall, we have 3 teams trading shots with one another right now.
We'll go over to that wall contest now. I'll let you take it away.
Honeyblood gets a knock to initiate the fight. Seth takes down Cozy Entropy. Pound Town sitting very weak at the bottom of the wall, nearing the inside. Honeyblood's gonna push up on this knock. Seth trying to get some shots into the smoke. Jacqueline gets a knock on Bag Me Daddy with and Pound Town's gonna get eliminated there. Quite the names. They're gonna be pushing into whatever that is, Plastic W Cat NY. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it might be Pussycat. I don't know. I'm confused. I just say Tofi's team.
There we go. Tofi's team. Tofi's gonna be eliminated here. They're down to 2. Honeyblood. Not really opting to push in on this. They're gonna back up and get height again. And I think that's gonna open up some looting for Tofi's squad right now and be able to steal some loot from these boxes.
Lit Vibes was eliminated in the top right. It seems like these Storm Point games are going quicker. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a little surprising. We only have 12 squads left in round 1 closing. Usually you don't see that. Usually it's a lot more.
Yeah.
But we had about 4 or 5 contests to start the game off, so kind of makes sense. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a stalemate there at the wall. I don't think Honeyblood's gonna be pushing in anytime soon on Tofi's squad.
I think it might be a wall ending.
Yeah,
it is.
It's looking like it's gonna pull to the wall.
Honeyblood should be worried and get out of there because we do see Scrappy's team coming in.
Yep. Yeah, I was just gonna say Scrappy squad's making their move over the wall now as they're queuing up on top of the building.
We have a fight going in by No Name by Jurassic Park. Looks like SPS Shade was eliminated with that fight as well.
Well, they're still in a fight. YSM right now in a fight with Alt.
Let's go look at that.
Alt's pretty weak right now. We got Meep broken right now at the pop bat. They have 6 bats right now. Love to see that. I'm gonna hold this broken egg.
I'm gonna say like me for real. Love to carry bats.
And whenever I do that with Valk, I always hit the rock in front of me and I get damage on myself. I just wonder how people can do that. Love to learn.
It looks like they did get pushed up on by Gold Piece in the back. That's what happened to Alts there.
Go Piece taking the height on the broken egg. Oh, you're right. Yes, that's a third party. You're correct.
It is. They're a little separated though. Oracle is up there by himself, and this team Alt does have a horizon, so they can queue up on him at any time. I think he might want to get out from the top of there.
Oh no. Third party coming down the backside of Go Piece now.
That's Yesy Cakes and them. That's not a third party. That was the original fight of Yesy Cakes and them wrapping around. They re-entered into the fight from a different way.
And they're gonna get a knock.
Moo Man with the
gonna go down.
Moo Man with the charge rifle. You gotta love that gun, don't you?
No comment. No comment on the charge rifle. YSM though, Yesy Cakes on the bottom floor here, waiting for an opportunity to push up. Go Piece taking shots on him as well. It's really hard here. It's a real hard decision here, Zay, because you have Goat Piece so close by. You don't want to be too aggressive and push in, because then if you do and you get hurt in that fight, you're going to get third party nearly instantly. So it's a real tough decision here that YSM has to make. The best bet might just to be rotate, to be honest with you, with all these teams in the surrounding areas.
Yeah. But this fight is pretty much going to be a stalemate of what's going on. It does look like Scrappy's team is in a fight right now. It looks like they're about to rat on somebody in the armory.
Yeah, so Tofi was brought back, and they chose to go to Armory to get some loot for Tofi. But Scrappy and company just sitting on top. With that Horizon all ready to be used.
Oh, it does look like we're going over back to Goat Piece. It does look like they were able to get down on Moo Man. They noticed that Moo Man was overextended from his team.
Lady Stylus almost gets knocked there for trying to finish the kill.
Oracle as well almost gets locked. These are nice shots coming from Sang. They do get the finish on him though.
That Nemesis was not nerfed. I don't care what EA says.
Balanced gun, right?
Beams. That thing beams.
Balanced gun, right? And it does look like they will be able to get a reset onto Moo Man. It's only round 2, so they have plenty of time. They're going to go for their reset on their team member. Also as a duo, opting to get out of there as well.
That's the one thing I love about this map. There's so many opportunity to respawn your teammates and get back and get a reset.
Does look like 11 squads round 2 closing, I do believe. A little bit faster than Storm Point, but
after a quick start, Zay, we started to see a little bit of a slowdown. But it looks like all's gonna get shot at.
it looks like they're queuing up. Yeah, they were queuing up. It looks like they wanted that res beacon. Everybody's rotating the same way because it's a wall zone, so everybody has to rotate it back the same way. These 3 teams back on top of each other as they're rotating in the zone.
I want to point out JWE's rotate here. Very, very strong. They didn't get into any fights, but besides with the spiders.
Oh my God, look at over by the armor. We have GWV coming up on Waltxy's team, getting a knock on somebody getting a knock on Waltxy's team, pushing this up very well. Somebody getting Syracuse, Team Scrappy, and Waltxy was eliminated by JWV. This was JWV's chance.
That's huge. It's a huge game now for GWV to move up in the standings here.
They are now getting third-partied by, it looks like, Team Real Time. They're going to take that height on them. So let's see how this fight plays out. We're going to watch from GWV perspective on this fight.
Gabs and Mugazi sitting on the very top there with Single and Loyal playing inside. Gonna have to wait for a cue from Gabs to get on the top, or they're just gonna play inside like that. Oh, great play here by Single and Loyal, wrapping down low.
Gab with a nice. Oh my God, GWV taking that fight so amazing. Single and Loyal getting that nice little flank from the inside. Gabe dropping down from the outside, and Wugazi just playing as the support and anchoring that whole fight for them. Played that very well. Just a very amazing way to take the fight there, that third party.
That was not what I expected to happen, but these players are much better than I am. So
it's looking like
more sense.
It's looking like Ghost Beast and Alt are running into each other again. They ran into each other this whole game. They ran into each other this whole game, and it looks like Alt is altering the run, but I wouldn't run the direction they're running because they're running towards GWV, and as we can see, GWV is out for blood, and they're not letting anybody come to them and make it out alive. We see Gaming Kings doing well on their rotations and surviving the lobby as well, as we see them getting a top 8 placement, breaking our top 10 for the first time. So that's great to see from them. Finally getting some points in the lobby there. I just need to see them get some kills and, you know, get up there with everybody else.
Single and Loyal taking the car. Whipping around.
This is that moment where you just want to play. This is that moment that you want to play the song from Tokyo Drift. Just be like, I wonder if you know. You know, you just want to get going there.
Well, looks like they're gonna try to play this egg here.
Egg's not in.
Side of wall.
They're gonna actually rotate into Gaming Team's team, and I wonder if Gaming Team they don't know that they're behind them.
No, they do.
They do now. The Seer got a.
Wild Ponyta's looking for. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
I don't think they know. Right. I don't think they know. They heard him. They heard the zip. They know now. I think that zip up was not the play. They're taking a lot of damage from those catalyst cues that they do have on the zip. I do believe that Gaming Scheme's team, they did a great job of setting up these catalyst cues to be able to hold a team off. Nice Seer cue on them. Let's see what they're from their perspective, what that looks like. Nice catalyst wall to block them off from each other. Not enough though. Not getting enough damage here on that end.
Secret Gage is doing a good job here holding them
all. Oh my God, Gabe. Oh my God. Gabe with that knock, that nemesis, that balanced gun, by the way. Getting that initial knock to start off this fight. Cracking and knocking another one through the wall. Gold piece eliminated in the top right. Looks like Gabe is getting very aggressive on this. Gabe going for the clip. Secret Agents eliminated by the hands of GWV.
GWV having a very strong game number 4 here.
Oh, it does look like we have a fight between Alley-Oop's team, ADK, and JWE. JWE, Jerd getting some nice shots. And Warrior ends up filling out that fight for them. ADK was eliminated with that. It does look like they're getting into another fight with a duo down here. I think you might just have to let the duo exist right there.
I don't think so. I don't think Gabe's gonna let that happen.
Yeah, Gabe is not letting that happen. Gabe is pushing them for alt right. Wugazi does get knocked, but Wugazi does enough damage to where his teammate can follow up on. It's literally one shot. Check her PC. I need a piss test on Gabriel right now. She is doing completely and utter nasty things to this lobby. I need a piss test. I need to check on the controller. I need everything. Check the PC. I need everything. All hands on deck.
Holy cow. I expect nothing less from Gabe's though. She's just different. Simply different.
Everything. Just built different. Moo-Man getting knocked by the hands of Honey Blood here. Honey Blood, like we said, there's a Kraber in a care package. Will anybody get it? I want to see Kraber. Give me Kraber content.
Yo, JWE though, talking about that rotation earlier, they have the best spot in zone right now. We saw this zone at the Inferno scrims on Friday.
Yes.
And they are sitting pretty right now. This is the spot you want to be in.
You know what gets me is that I know Warrior as a player, and Warrior, and I've played many tournaments with Warrior. Warrior is usually an edge team, so to see him playing zone the way he is right now is completely out of character for him. But I like it, as he can rack up a lot of kills here. Look like saying.
See what's going on here. I mean, honestly, a lot of these teams just kind of stay sail for a little while.
Warriors team does recognize that they're there.
They want this spot. Good Horizon ult.
Good Horizon ult from both teams. Great Horizon ult. Some nades coming down. They're trying to bully their team out of their spot. Oh my God, Exotica with some great shots on that other Horizon, on their fellow Horizon. He says, I'm gonna win my mirror match. You got me messed up.
They trade cracks there. It looks like Warrior coming out back up a little bit. Try to use the eggs as cover and try to get some better shots.
I think that's a great idea. Because it does look like
Warrior gets a knock on Jacqueline. That's a third party.
That's a third party that they ended up getting a knock on. I think that's a very great idea to slow down this fight, get a knock on that team. It kind of reset a little bit because they did take a bunch of damage from. Oh my God, Satan got his whole team back up. YSM as a team is all back together. So now it's 4 full squads in this final circle.
Ooh, Gab goes down to Exotica's nemesis.
Exotica doing a great job. They can't really push that, knowing that Steph's team is next to him, but that's a great thing to stop a push. Hopefully that gives Sang's team some information to int on that fight and get those clean wipes.
YSM in a great position at third party GMV if they do get knocked again.
I think GWV is in a very rough position here with all the teams that are around them. That Kraber does come out from Steph's team though, so they have to watch out. There is a Kraber in play, and they have 2 teams that could potentially push them, like pinch them.
Let's see here. Knows where this team is behind.
Ooh, and Exotica gets Krabered. Really needs not to peek that he has a red shield, blue helmet that doesn't allow him to survive a Kraber shot if he does get headshot. I think he does need to calm down a little bit on those wide peaks. Does look like Sang is getting into a fight over there. Oh no, they're fighting prowlers. Never mind.
Damn dog.
Goddamn dogs. Sang ended up getting Krabered as well. This Kraber coming to be a pain in the butt for everyone in the lobby right now.
Looks like Sang got shot in the booty there. Warrior getting some great shots onto GWV right there. That's held up in that corner. Only corner that they can play. I do believe they're in up there as well. Yeah, they are. They have a good spot in zone right now. It didn't pull where I thought it was going to pull. GMV sitting in the best spot. Jared is still in ring at the edge of his egg, but it would be tough to get out of there if they do stay inside that.
It will be. I want to see what GWV looks like. They are going to push up on this fight that South got a knock in, which is a great choice for them because right now they can't play for first, so they can play to eliminate all the other teams in the lobby. Fugazi with a nice one clip onto that Bangalore that Nick was saying. Getting a crack on the live, getting a crack. Looks like they are going to not be able to get the full finishes on everything, but they did. It looks like Yessie Cake and the YSM does get a full reset. I don't know why they don't commit to that fight.
It's a big Loba ult there. I don't know if Yes is gonna be able to pull any shields from it though.
They don't have anything else. Nobody has died. YSM needs a team to die in this circle right now in order to get any use out of that Loba ult. But nobody's dying. Everybody's surviving. We see Exotica a little bit overextended from his team here though, trying to make sure that who's Jacqueline's team does not make it in. Honeyblood does not make it in, and he does a great job getting a nice knock on that Bangalore there. Great job of instigating that fight. Don't want to get too aggressive. Want to see if you can get the full kill and back off. I think he did an amazing job on that. So now he kind of instigates that fight.
Yessie. There's your shield, Yessie. JWE
that is a nice Horizon ult. Pull them into Storm. Does look like they have Jurd solo holding, letting Exotica do his thing there at the end. Exotica they need to play it slow so they can win this game. If this JWE plays this game slow, let everybody fight, in some fights, instigate some fights, they win this game. They're the team to watch right now.
I really like JWV's spot and zone. It's just gonna be tough though when they have to move off the top of that. It's gonna be an instant 3v3. It should bring us a good
should bring us a good game.
I'm loving this though. 4 teams still alive. Only one duo.
No,
very exciting stuff.
No duos. All 4 teams. Oh no, it is one duo. I forgot. Honeyblood. Honeyblood did get finished. I forgot about that finish on that team.
But here we go. People are gonna start that moving now.
Warrior has Warrior has a nasty angle on GWV as well, so they cannot move from that corner without getting beamed by his nemesis. Let's see how everybody plays the same. Honeyblood moving up.
Oh my God, Sang was going crazy. Moonman trying to capitalize on it.
Warrior gets a knock right here. Moonman does end up eliminating JWV in that corner there, but I'm watching Warrior's POV, and Warrior's doing great with the Honeyblood right now. They're set with the Kraber. Warrior missing those shots right there.
Here we go.
3v3 for the win.
Honeyblood versus
JWE. It's JWE versus Sang's team, YSM.
Just to note, real quick, they had 2 knocked. Shout out Lifeline.
Lifeline, YSM was almost losing here, but they have no space to play. It does look like Exotica getting very aggressive here. Oh my God, Exotica! Lifeline getting some reses there. JWE for the win.
Great job by JWE there. They did the slow rotate around through the chokes, and they were able to get a great spot in zone, able to pick up some great KP. Great job by JWE. That was an amazing endgame there. We had 4 teams all the way up to the ring started closing. GG's, JWE.
But I do have to say, we do have to appreciate what Yessy's team at YSM did there, because they went from that very big, by that Jurassic Park, they went from that very big pile up, 1 getting finished, rezzing, 2 getting finished again, rezzing again there over at Wall. They went through a lot to get to that place to where they can get 2nd place. Mooman having that very big moment there at the end versus GWV to secure them that 2nd place. And
I clipped it for you, Mooman. Don't worry.
I just don't know. I don't know. Mooman did what he had to do. I was watching from Warriors POV because that was the team to win, but Rhino got you with the Mooman. If you want the clip, hit up Rhino. If you want the clip, hit up Rhino, because
that was the cleanest thing I ever saw.
It sounded disgusting. It sounded like, from his POV, it sounded disgusting. So I wish I could have saw it, but I was locked in to see where the winning team was gonna do. I'm sorry, Mooman.
You were right on that. That's my fault. But hey, you know what though? I gotta say, that rotate by JW was a perfect rotate for them. They had a great opportunity. They had nobody on their backside. They had everybody in front of them. I was a little worried for them with GWV, excuse me, but like I said, once they had to fall off that height, initiate that 3v3 almost instantly, they weren't able to do anything with it. And it just opened the door up for JWE to win the game, and that's exactly what they did. So good GG's to them.
GG's to them. We're going to go take a look at the tournament scores, and I'll let Rhino take over because, again, he just does an amazing job. I don't even want to take it away from him.
Amazing job. All right, so first place right now, we do have Scrappy Squad sitting in first still with 82 and 47 kills, but very close in second. You have JWV with 73 and 51, so they were able to close the gap a little bit there with Scrappy's team getting eliminated pretty early on in the game, so they're sitting in second with 73 and 51. Third place is that Lifeline squad. I think it's the only one in the lobby, so shout out to the Lifeline.
Shout out to the Lifeline, mains.
I mean, honestly, they wouldn't even been in that predicament right there if it wasn't for the Lifeline.
Hey, if they didn't have a Lifeline, they don't win there. They don't get the second.
Mooman was alone in that fight, and I mean, yes, he was able to get the reses off with the gold knock when she got picked up. So I mean, that's just huge. So they're in third. They're in third, 52 total and 35 total kills. Fourth place gonna be TBA with 41 points, 21 kills. Fifth place JWE with 38 and 17. So they're moving up in the standings after that nice win there. Alt sitting in sixth with 24 and 10. Lit Vibes in seventh with 19 and 7. ADK in eighth with 19 and 6. Honeyblood in 9th with 15 and 6, and then the Court moving into 10th place with 14 and 10. So we see some shifts here, Zay. We're seeing some shifts in the standings. Amon moving out of the top 10. Detox and Goat Piece moving out of the top 10. So
yeah,
let's change the map. We're gonna see some movement in the standings.
and we talked about that a little bit earlier in the sense of like when that map changes, you're gonna see a little bit of a difference in how teams play and what teams do. So 100% we're gonna see that change in those standings. And that top 10 we're gonna see shift up a little bit. 1, 2, and 3 might not shift up too much right now, but everything else you can kind of see how it's gonna go out. And as we can see, sometimes maps just make a difference. I think now that their team at Lightning Rod knows that Waltxy's team, Scrappy's team is going to come up there with Waltxy and them. They're going to come up there for that third party instantly. They're now prepared for that and know what's going to happen, so they kind of know what to expect. They kind of probably take their contest a little bit quicker.
Yeah, something like that definitely change your mindset going into the next round. So definitely interested to see how that fight turns out. It might not go as like it usually does because that third party is so close by. So may have to check something else out here for a contest in the early maps.
All right, well, let's get over to the gameplay. We have everybody loading into the lobby, picking characters, character select. Again, I just want to say thank you to everybody for the donos. We have raised $130 thus far for TransLifeline. Thank you so much. With our top donation being from Tyga of $50. Thank you so much for that top donation. You are now in the lead for that drawing from Benazzi on Twitter.
Hey, I'm gonna toss in some free clutch. Whoever the top dono is, I'm gonna toss in some free clutch for you as well.
Oh, that Lightning Rock contest is going on. It's actually the first drop. It's an instant drop, and it looks like Driz and them opted for the low ground this time, and Unmoon is gonna take the top ground that time.
Yeah, I'm moving outside the top 10 after they lost this contest the first game on Storm Point. So curious to see what's going on here.
That is a nice Volt skin on PBG's gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That is a nice skin. I think I like that skin. I might need it for myself. I look like they're prepared for Team TBA to walk up on them.
Yeah, they both have blues here. They both found blues. TBA moving up slow.
Let's see how this fight plans out.
Ooh,
they do get it.
Gets cracked pretty instantly here. Movement eliminated early in the top right corner there, chat.
Yes, we do see that. That's that contest over at that's a contest over at Cascades.
Yep. Here we go.
This contest just taking a little bit.
TBA gets a purple, taking inside the building here.
TBA doing an amazing job at taking the fight too. Oh my God, Weekly, that was disgusting between Weekly and Boogie, and that knock on Toucan was disgusting. They put this fight in their favor.
Another upper player here, PBG.
They do have the Horizon. They're gonna queue up. Gets really hard. Weekly comes in. G7 shots up. Oh, Weekly. Oh,
Weekly going ballistic with the G7 EVA 8 combo. Holy
bonkers!
God.
Oh my God, Weekly, what did you just do? Somebody, I'm gonna clip it for you, Weekly. You don't even gotta worry about it. If you need the clip, come to me, Weekly. Jesus Christ.
Let's go. So I'm curious to see if that third party
is coming up. They are coming up already. They are without Scrappy though. Scrappy is a little bit behind, but that third party is coming up quick. This time they are on the height, the back end of the height, so they can take this fight a little bit better, and they're more reset. They do only have 2 perps and a blue, 1 perp, a blue and a white, where Scrappy is picking up with 2 perps and a blue, so they don't have the armor advantage right now. Scrappy basically taking their loot, and Boogie is by herself a little bit and is gonna get caught out, but she makes it out, luckily.
Weekly hitting the shots with the G7, backs up Team Scrappy. Waltxy was trying to get aggressive there on the crack on Boogie, but was backed up by the thank your fortress there. That G7 came in huge.
Weekly said you will not move up on my team very easily.
I think they're gonna try to leave. One of them is they're leaving their teammates. Boogie's just dipping.
They do have the cannon on their side to go to though.
Boogie's dipping, but I think Scrappy and company are following suit and following Boogie.
Did they take no, they didn't. They're going for Drizz and them, but Drizz and Weekly are going to take the cannon on this side.
Okay. Okay. So Boogie makes a play. Dips out.
The plays are live. Great choice.
She has no heals. That's why. Okay.
Great choice.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Let them have it. Just leave it. Rotate out. I think that was a great choice by them.
Oh man, ADK again doing the armory and Lit Vibes is now camping on them.
It does look like Church's Chapel is finally getting some momentum here after being contested every single game. Like they've contested every single game, and to see them alive after their contest, we love to see it because they're finally getting some momentum here, and I love that from them because I really wanted to see Winx play.
They took out YSM there in that contest. That's a big win for them.
Lit Vibes on ADK in the armory, you said, so we're gonna go over to that.
But there's so many teams in that area, it's gonna be hard for them to hold it.
It is.
They're gonna be getting shot at by 3 different teams. Lit Vibes, all of them are cracked on the car right now. They're just trying to dip. They're trying to Tokyo drift, as you said, and get the hell out of here.
Who gave Dig his license? He's harder than everything. This is why you don't give children licenses, everybody. Dig is like 12. He don't need no license. He just crashing into everything.
JWV is chasing. They have a hemlock. Who gave Gabs a hemlock? That's not good.
No, that's not good for JWV now. That's not good for Lit Vibes, is it?
They're sitting on 2 golds and a blue GWV and a hemlock. Scary stuff.
Ugazi opts to drop down by himself.
Lit Vibes very, very weak.
They do get a knock on game.
They trade knocks. That's a big initial knock coming in from Digi Vibes on Gabs. But Lit Vibes is down 2 players now. It's gonna be up to just Digi Vibes to clutch up here.
They are getting the res underneath as well, so I don't think he does clutch this up. I think he just plays his life here. He gets a re-knock.
Big shots coming from Digi Vibes. Who's getting aggressive on him like this? They cost him.
Digi,
it does.
Dig is getting a 1v1 now.
Oh, no,
in Dig's favor.
Gabs up. They got Gabs up. So Gabs is up now. The 2v1.
Oh, they stuck the res. This is very winnable for Dig, though. I've seen him win these before, so this is a very winnable fight for Dig. Finishes come out. They have 2 golds, so they were able to heal up pretty quickly here. Dig sitting on top. They're gonna opt to push him together.
Good call. Dig's a very good player. Gotta play this very conservatively.
Our team did land in the distance though, so they will have to figure out how they're gonna play this. GWV is now down 1 player with a team in the distance and Dig as a solo.
So GWV is going to get the res.
It looks like Dig might be able to get Gav up as well. Gav was able to crawl a pretty far ways. If he can get the res up on Gav, it would be great, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But it does look like Ali's team, ADK, is coming up on this here fight here.
They're gonna open up with some good hits here. Clapbacks gets a knock on
Gabe. Yep. That knock on Gabe may be different for the fight.
Gabe is having a tough time right now. He's been knocked 4 or 5 times, so they're gonna bleed out. She's gonna bleed out very quickly.
She's gonna bleed out very quickly. Team auto eliminated in the top right.
Ugazi only on whites. They had a big disadvantage here.
Did coming to grief them with the G7 in the distance, griefing that whole fight as a solo.
That's what you gotta do as a solo, just grief.
Dig playing very big here. Deciding to push his team. Oh no. Oh no. 2 are very weak on this team and clap back. Oh, Jesus
Ugazi
Christ.
just went insane. Ugazi just went insane. Wiped that whole squad as they tried to come up on the
oh Lord Jesus, and with a white shield seer at that.
Wow. Wow. That's all I have to say with that.
I don't know if they get the res on Gab though, so they might have to play this as a duo. So Gabe might be out for the rest of the game. Unless is gonna have to play it out as a duo, unfortunately.
Team Flash getting busy right now with SPS Shade. SPS Shade's gonna be down a player.
We also have Team 2BA fighting Team JWE over at Fish Farms. Warrior getting a nice knock.
It's a big fight.
Exotica getting a knock as well.
Big shots by Exotica.
Jared getting knocked by the Catalyst on the other team. I do believe that is the Drizzy.
One for Exotica on the horizon, on top of the rock here. Exotica getting hurt real bad. She's got the slowdown, but she's gonna get knocked here. It's gonna be a 1v1.
It's a 1v1.
Oh no, they got one up, so it's a 2v1.
All right, so let's see what they do here. Sounds like they are sticking the res here.
Warrior's the last one standing.
The Drizzy hears him. Oh my God, the Drizzy with the awesome one clip onto Warrior, and Team JWE was eliminated by the hands of TBA. Two good teams again fighting.
Yeah, same thing as last time, Zay. We only have 12 squads through round 2, about to close.
It seems like these fights are playing out very quick on Storm Point. Everybody's getting kinda, yeah, I don't know.
I think that talks volumes about how good these players are.
Yeah.
They're just getting these fights over with and done with, and they know how quickly these third parties can come.
Get them done quick and get, be done. And it does look like GWV does get Gabe up. So Gabe is back up. I feel so bad for her because Gabe has been going through it right now.
She's been knocked.
She's been knocked about 6 times, and now she's been res twice. Like Gabe is just going through it. Okay.
And Digi is just doing the work.
Digi is just greasing as a solo. Playing like 3 people as one person. It does look like Scrappy's team is going to get into a fight here with Team Church's Chapel here. So yeah, there's golds in the nut right next to a barometer. Some Bloodhound Oats coming out.
Man, I'm so sad they did the Bloodhound. So sad.
Bloodhound still plays very well though. He still does play very well, even with the nerve, even with the rework.
I miss the instant scans.
Hey, you know, sometimes you got to do without the info. You got to play off your. Oh my God, Veritar getting very much so weakened. We got some cracks on both hands. They really can't push this fight because somebody in barometer is sniping, so they really can't get too aggressive on this fight. So they're opting to back up.
Very good rotate by Scrappy and company to get away from that.
It does look like we see the team collective making it to top 12 squads again as well. Playing very well. I think they're the ones that were sniping as well. Let's see if we have any fights going on Edge. Nope. It does look like Team Pound Town is going to mess with Waltzy's team here as they get behind them, and they're going to bang ult him.
Vatroth.
And it looks like there's another team, TBA also, all coming in on Waltzy's team here.
They want him dead. Take out the first place team. They want him dead. Ooh, big
Boogie getting knocked though.
Big fight for TBA here.
We have Verta knocked here. Scrappy and Waltzy a duo.
Very strong duo at that, so they should be okay. I think they're gonna rotate though. I don't think they're gonna stay here.
We do have Ambitious Boogie down as well. Wonder if Drizzy and them can get a res on her.
It is round 3. They should be able to. This hasn't started. They have 2 minutes.
I don't think Pound Town is gonna let them though.
No, they're not gonna be able to get the res there. It's gonna be it for Ambitious Boogie. You know,
and Verta does end up getting the kill on that.
I just want to add in the hoodie after every time I say her name.
Ambitious Boogie with the hoodie. Hey, do what you gotta do. It does look like that Team Drizzy is getting aggressive on Waltzy up here. It can't climb up. Weekly, unfortunately.
Church's Capital and a big fight here with GWV.
Okay, I'm just gonna go over there. It looks like that ended quickly.
It's over. Single and Loyal just went insane with the Prowler. It's over.
That Prowler's nice.
Oh my God, is that a controller player? Do you know?
Yes, that is. That is Holy Thunder. He is a controller player. He just goes stupid. Weekly with a... Oh, Weekly took that amazingly, getting a crack on Waltzy. Nice fight to take, but unfortunately that double swing just got the best of him. Diggy's still playing as a solo here, playing so big you would think that he's a trio. Making a whole team rotate around him.
Strong gun if you get your shots with it. And I think Digi can, and he is almost gets a knock.
almost gets a knock on that Gibby. Is he gonna get him out the air? No, he doesn't, but that's still a bunch of damage provided. Oh! He ends up getting the Gibby is one shot, a numerical one. Dig is doing so much damage as a solo over there. Like, this man is going insane. Single and Loyal in a fight with Honeyhead's blood. They get a knock. 2 down. Gabe, last one left. Gabe is very late to this fight. They're getting some finishes. Gabe is coming out with the Valk ult. They're doing some nice pings from his team. Gabe with some very nice very nice thermite grenades, getting a bunch of damage. Ew. Ew, Gabe. Yeah. Gabe says, I got knocked all them times. Not again. Not again. And the 1v1.
They're out for blood right now.
Gabe said she is done. You will not knock her again. Looks like Gaming Kings, Nick and Everett are in a fight over here again. They do end up getting knocked. I wonder who they are fighting. They're fighting the court. That is real time. Gibby does end up bubbling away. Gets knocked. DigiVibes is pushing up on the court as a solo right now. Ends up getting some nice damage there, but he can't do much. We do see.
I point out real quick. Scrappy has taken out 3 teams as a duo. They are running through their rotation right now.
Like we said, they're a good duo to have.
They're about to bring back their third. Third is coming back into the game.
In round 3 closing storm. I think that's
they had a mobile.
No, yeah. Hopefully Scrappy doesn't get knocked for this. He doesn't have Q. He does. I don't think this is working.
Bring him back in with this.
Horizon Q, yeah.
Look at that, dude. This is just skill.
This is just literally playing the game, knowing how to play and when to play it. Doesn't look like GWV is getting pretty aggressive on them though. Getting aggressive on another team. GWV is between 2 teams, so they're between the court and somebody else. The court does have a Kraber that they can grab, with Waltzy's team sticking a res behind them.
Big Kraber shot by Real Time.
Getting a knock. I want to go watch that then.
In a big fight with GWV.
That was a very big Kraber shot. We're looking for another one. What was this, Loba? Gabe, 1v1, Gabe.
Real Time with the 140! Oh.
Yeah, I think you just got a little bit overzealous with that Kraber right there, and you should just went for the R3.
Oh, he almost had it.
Almost. It looks like Waltzy team make a full reset. They're gonna push Dig as a solo, with Tofi's team out in the distance sniping at him. Tofi's team having to rotate into circle with Waltzy's team holding them out. Not a team that you want to be holding you out of circle, but they are focused on Dig right now. That's solo.
It's gonna be the first time we see Tofi's team in the final ring here.
I love to see it though. They're performing well. Oh, Tofi notices somebody as a Bloodhound on that rock. Oh, it looks like Curls gets stuck on the rock, and he's gonna have to heal up. Nice catalyst wall to block off that LOS, but there is somebody on the other side. Nice Horizon ult come out. Oh my God, Waltzy just with the instant one clip.
Waltzy's going nuts.
Scrappy also going nuts with the R3. Pussycats eliminated. It's just Dig. Dig got his team to second place.
Hey, you know what? Can't ask for any more.
W Rat.
A win.
W Rat. Not them dropping shit. They want to fight.
They gotta punch it out. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, we live for this.
We live for this.
Let's go.
W punch out. Now all they got to do is hit. I love this.
W tournament.
Box it out.
This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about.
Let's go. We got some nice hits from Scrappy and Dig. Both of them hitting their shots right now. Oh my God, one shot for both. Who wins it? Scrappy with the punch out. Let's go. We love the box out. We love the respect for the solo. And this is just fuck it. We're going to box it out. Unfortunately, Dig loses the punch out.
That's what we're here for. We're here for fun, chat. That was fun. That was awesome. Let's go. GG's. GG's. Let's go. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome.
We have to give a round of applause for Waltxy's team for allowing him to even have a chance of winning and saying, hey, let's do this punch out. But let's throw hands. Is all they said. It was just like, let's throw hands. And they threw hands. Dig deserved it. Dig played so big there as a solo. He did amazing as a solo. I'm so proud of what Dig just went to do when he did that. And that was just funny as hell to watch as well. Very amusing to watch. All right. I think we can safely say that Waltxy's team has secured first place for the tournament. But let's go look at the...
I wouldn't say that, Zay. I wouldn't say that. We'll give you the scores here in a second.
I mean, look, they were in a lead by a very good margin. So let's go look at it. Let's take it out and see. Let's see what happens there. Up, wrong screen. Sorry. Take it away, Rhino.
All right. My son just woke up, so you might hear him in the background.
Oh no, we love the children. It's okay.
First place is gonna be Scrappy with 110 points, 63 kills. GWV sitting in second with 95 and 68 kills. YSM sitting in third with 52 and 35. TBA in fourth with 49 and 27. Fifth place, JWE, 42 and 20. Lit Vibe sitting in sixth with 30 and 9. Seventh place is going to be Alt with 24 and 10. Eighth place is going to be The Court, 22 and 14. 80K in ninth with 21 and 7. And to round out your top 10 is going to be Honeyblood with 18 and 7 kills.
All right.
We see some more shifts there. We're seeing some more shifts.
I think Scrappy wants us to take a shot with him, so I can't not. Scrappy was a very, very much so a late addition to the tournament.
Hey, I will grab a shot.
Scrappy was a late addition to the tournament, so as a thank you for him being a late addition, I feel like I have to take the shot with him.
All right.
I feel like let me do the thing. Let me do the thing.
I'll go get my shot.
Yeah, no problem.
Get my shot.
All right, Scrappy, welcome to the Cash's Voice. We brought you here because
my God, I'm on the big screen.
You said take a shot with you, and we just have to appreciate you for being a last minute sub in for the tournament. Thank you so much. So we're agreeing to take a shot with you. So let us go. We're gonna go get our liquor real quick. Just give us 1 second. We wanted to bring you in.
What you sipping on? Oh, he's quick with it. Okay. Hey guys, how we doing? Just gonna pretend like Zay heard me. How we doing? Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna be.
All right, I have my shot ready. I think Rhino will be back here. His son just woke up.
Oh shit, we got kids. What are you drinking?
I am drinking a tequila Patron.
Oh, a little Patron.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity, as I said. Thank you.
Yeah,
I know it was a last minute fill-in. I just wanted to help out and shit. So
yeah, no, thank you we appreciate you filling in. We really, really do. Like
we're trying. I know we were told. Jazz told us, not to like ape everything. So I hope
y'all are doing. It's not. It's more so you're just walking in. You're just walking into everybody. That's all that's happening. You're just walking into everybody. It's not your fault.
We're trying to keep it cool with everybody. We just wanted to like have fun at the end of the day.
All right, I think my co-caster is ready, and we're ready for our shot. So let us know. Let's go.
Matt Gallo is here for the shot too. I got
all right.
We taking shots out of bottles.
All right, on three.
1, 2, 3.
Cheers.
1, 2, 3. Cheers.
All right. Thank you, Scrappy. I'm gonna move you back to your team now.
All right, no worries.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you for participating. All right. So that took Rhino did take a swig. Rhino took a little bit.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me, bro?
Rhino acting like the kid. Oh, there we go, Rhino. We're proud. All right, so they're starting up the last game here. Sorry, your cast has got to get a little bit into it. We're thanking Scrappy for participating in the tournament here today. Really, really appreciate him for coming out and doing that with us. Hopefully y'all are enjoying our casting. And that, you know, you're enjoying the tournament and that everybody's having fun. Hopefully y'all are enjoying my makeup because look at my face. Look at me. I'm beat to the gods. Come on now.
Let's go. Hey, you know what? No juice, nothing. It's Dr. McGillicuddy's, bro. I mean, it is juice, right? Let's go. Whew. I haven't taken a shot in a while. God.
All right, so we're gonna go back. All right, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna go ahead back to the screen. Y'all can't look at me no more.
You know what I chase it with? You know what I chase? I chase it with beer.
Chase it with beer. That's a new one. I think we might be able to finally see the Cascade contest first. As we haven't watched it this whole game between Church's Chapel and White. I forgot the name of the team. The shot is getting to me already. Lord Jesus. No, I'm playing. But yeah, between YSW and YSM and Church's Chapel at Cascade. So we get to see this contest first. It should happen pretty quickly. Let's see how this is gonna go. All right, it does look like they all land in the middle. Does look like Winx does get cracked initially off of that, but they do trade that damage. Winx is looking like she's holding her own here on the outside. Let's go look from her perspective.
Jesse Cake does have a purple shield here. They do have the shield advantage. Curious to see how aggressive YSM's gonna get here with that advantage on the shield.
Winx does fall off height as well.
Capel here, so it's just it's tough to push into a building like this.
Winx picks up that Mastiff, and as we saw last game, Winx did some big damage and getting a knock with that Mastiff too as well. So let's see what she does here. YSM is on the height of Church's Chapel, so they're on their building. And Winx is the only one that's playing the height of the other building right now.
Dang,
so
push it in. They do knock on Water Girl.
We're gonna look over at Sang's.
Oh my
Sang's
God.
POV. Sang does get cracked off of that. Yesy Cake does push over with her purple shield. Gonna climb up on top of Winx. Winx with some nice shots there. Are they gonna play this? Moonman getting cracked. Winx go down to Moveman and that Mozambique. That Mozambique can be a nice gun when it wants to be. Sang still won throughout this whole fight. Yesy Cake's getting cracked, but it is a 1v3.
Oh, they're stuck. Oh,
and unfortunately, they're stuck. Oh my God. That Horizon Q ended up being a very good thing for them. They do get the crack.
Thank God.
Nice thermite. Yes, he's gonna get re-knocked.
Oh.
And they do end up finishing out Church's Chapel, and Church's Chapel is out of the game in our last game 6. Let's go take a look at this lightning rod contest that's still happening over here. We have Zadrizzy with the worst shields here, so I don't know if they'll win this fight because we have a purple, blue, white, and they have triple napkins on Zadrizzy's team here. See how this plays out. Playing some nice angles here.
Good
they do have a catalyst.
3BG gets cracked instantly. Toucan doing a good job getting some shots through the window there. She's gonna queue up on top of the roof. Pop a cell. TBA sitting very weak with only 3 white shields, as Zay said. I mean, the advantage is a Mun here, but you never know. You really never know.
They end up getting a crack on 2 in the building.
Ambitious Boogie in the hoodie is broken. He's gonna pop some cells. Nice shots through the smoke by Zay Drizzy. Oh
Pity Bond Girl does go down in the fight, even though they do have the advantage. Oh my God, she's in there by herself. One down. They're turning it down from. What? I thought they got a knock.
Oh, this is a third party.
This is a third party. Oh, this is Scrappy. Oh my God. The Drizzy went from winning that fight to losing because Scrappy and them pushed up on that fight. I never even realized what was going on until.
Scrappy and company just took out both teams They said, y'all taking too long. I'm taking this.
Y'all taking too long on this fight. I'm gonna come over here and end it for you, is what was said.
Great job by Scrappy. That's the third party you're willing to take. But the ring is very far. It's going to have a long rotate in, so you won't be seeing their name for a little bit here.
They do have a Loba, though, so.
Yeah, they're going to be looting up. They're going to be healing and moving. Well, everybody's playing pretty safe right now, Zay. I mean, not really many teams near each other. Looked like Honeyblood is opting to loot the no-name area near wall rather than push into wall.
Yep.
So.
I think that's a great idea.
They're probably going to rotate through that choke outside the backside of wall there and go over towards North Pad.
Go North Pad way. Yep, that sounds like a great rotation.
Here's a down beast
beast ring. It's 100% going to be a down beast ring. There's no doubt about it. Once you see a ring like this, there's only two places that can go. That's checkpoint and down beast. And honestly, when is there ever a checkpoint ring?
Never.
Like,
I honestly don't even know if I've ever played a checkpoint
Let's
ring.
be honest with ourselves. When does it ever end checkpoint? So it does look like Scrappy and them ends up with the third party. They end up getting those teams out there very early. Say, forget it. We're going to clear out our backs early because we know they're the top team of the, they're at the top. So get them off their backs.
Speaking of down beast, we do have about 3 teams in that area.
3 teams already.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yep. But I mean, we got a competition going on. Detox in a fight right now with GWV.
Let's go see how that's going to play out.
Needs to win this fight to stay in contention for first place.
They do, but Team Waltxy is still in, so that can be a difference between. If it comes down between a 3v3 between these two teams, I would love to see it.
Oh, we would love that. That would be content and a half.
Well, Gazy does almost go down here. Gabe with some great shots here. Oh my God! Check her piss. I said check her piss.
Check it.
Check it. Check her computer. Check her piss.
What's that chick?
Check her controller. I need everything. I need a full rundown on Gabe because she is just going nuclear. Need a full rundown.
Oh, I love that R99 skin. So they take out that squad there. I mean, they're just sitting pretty. I mean, if you look in front of them, they don't really have many teams in front, but they do have a squad on the backside. So they're going to have to get a fight here again. They're just shooting them out of the sky like they're hunting for birds right now.
Ew.
SPS Shade is so weak because of that.
Yeah, that was some great shots, and they're going to chase them with their own evac tower. I think that's a great idea. With the damage that you did, you kind of have
absolutely. The damage you did in the rotation. You take that team out, you have a clean rotate into zone. And that's exactly what they're doing. And SPS Shade's going to do their best to get the hell out of here.
I think they can do it. I don't know. Maybe a catalyst wall. I'm not sure who SPS Shade is playing. They are choosing to rotate out without healing up, though.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really stop and heal here. You got them on their back.
They are taking another jump tower to them. The GWV is not letting this team live at all. There's no chill whatsoever. They want them out of the lobby. Lands directly on them. Horizon ult. The Bloodhound is still flesh. Oh my God! Holy Thunder with the great prowler shots here. Manages to get out of the bang ult. Still chasing them down.
The Bloodhound dipped though.
Looks like Single and Loyal is letting him go. He opted not to shoot at the Bloodhound running away. Looks like Sang is getting some knocks here. Sang is fighting secret agents in that building, and little do they know that Waltxy is right next to them. YSM is going to have a fight with the top team in the lobby right now. Nice bango comes out. Sang getting some nice entry shots on that team coming in. Sang jumping out the window, rolling on this, getting a knock on Vertra. Sang going crazy with the Prowler right now, doing amazingly. Sang is now the kill leader of the lobby. Does Sang team
huge? This is huge for
GWV. This is huge for them. Does Sang team allow for them to get this best team? And oh my God, Sang team eliminate Scrappy team out of the lobby, allowing GWV to potentially move into first place with this.
What?
Allowing
opportunity door just opened right there.
Just opened in front of them. I already know the comms. They saw it in the kill feed. Scrappy was eliminated. So I know their comms are like, we can win this. We can win this. Let's finish this out. Sang went completely and utterly nuclear with those prowler shots.
Sang is going insane right now. He has 7 kills.
Sang is going nuclear right now. I think Sang is tired.
God.
Sang said that we need to win this. I'm tired.
I gotta go to bed. He ain't
having it at all.
My God. Great job. And they already have 9 KP. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
They need 50 points, so they're not going to win.
But
They're helping out. They're helping out the cause for GMV.
look at how many teams we have playing zone and down beast though. Bunch of teams now choosing to play zone. I think we realized that this is not a lobby that we want to run edge on with Waltxy and them on edge. I think they finally figured this out and everybody's like, okay, let's play zone.
Only took them 6 games, you know, but.
Everybody's like, let's play zone. Let's get into a nice spot in zone and let's just vibe out here, you know.
All right, we do have an altercation going to happen right now with Goat Piece and Team Flash inside of Down Beast.
I'm gonna go look at that then. Does look like they're gonna back up off of it. Team Flash ended up making them back up off of it, which is 0 and everything. So doesn't look like it's gonna develop too much.
No, you're right. Yep, they pushed them back. They said, "Get out of here. This is our
But
house.
we do have a fight on top of Down Beast between the court and Pound Town.
Ooh, Pound Town.
Doesn't look like they're doing any much damage. Pound Town looked like they opted to take the bottom, didn't push up on them anymore. But oh my God, they're gonna run into Goat Piece on this fence line now. Nice shot by Miss Bam. Oracle gets cracked there, has to pop back. Everybody on the team looking pretty weak. They do have an initial knock though. Newcastle is gonna end up pushing back. And now Pound Town is being shot at by everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're getting looked at by everybody in the lobby right now.
Oh, we have another fight here between Sang's team, Honey and Honeyblood. Sang is down right now, getting res. Sang did end up knocking 2. Honeyblood is down 2. Down 2 as well.
Oh, we gotta pull the GWV, bro. GWV is down a player right now. They're in a fight with Team Flash.
How did they do?
That's huge.
They're hitting a res though, so I don't think there's gonna be a nice reset on their behalf. So I think they get a nice little reset, they'll be able to get reset. So I'm gonna go back over to this fight here with Sang and them in this building where they have 2 down. 1v1, Moo Man for the clutch up. Very quick fight, so we can go back over to look at GWV, our second place team, fighting for first place right now.
There are so many fights happening right now.
We have, oh my God, it's a fight going on inside of the building between JWE and Alt. JWE opting to Horizon ult on to this team on top. Jerd getting a nice knock with that R9 spray. But JWE comes in behind them to ult this immediately. Jerd getting caught up in there. We're gonna go from JWE's perspective. We're gonna go from GWE's perspective to see what's going on there.
Jerd.
Amazing third party by GWE getting in there and is now up to Jerd. Gabriel is in the fight. JWE eliminated. Team Alt is still alive with 2, so 2 did end up getting out with Team Alt.
I gotta say, man, JW had a great day today.
They did.
Big shout to them.
They did.
Big shout to them.
We do have a fight between Pussycats and it looks like Goat Piece. Pussycats was eliminated by Goat Piece, unfortunately. Very quick fight. It does look like the court got into a fight as well. Zero Ult was down, and that fight is not happening either.
I think we should calm down now with the fighting.
I think we should be okay. We might be okay. We'll see.
Yeah, take a breather, guys. Take a breather.
Like, just calm down. Everybody wants to. I understand. Everybody wants to win. Okay.
Everybody's moving their moves over to Down Beast. Next ring is going to be closing on the edge near the foots of Down Beast on the left side there near the boom tower.
So people are going to have to rotate in.
Yep. Everybody's going to rotate in besides Pound Town, the duo. This is the only team right now really sitting inside of ring. Everybody else has to rotate inside. So I'm not sure if they have knowledge of ring or what's going on with that. But if you look over at ADK, they're in a fight right now with GWV, excuse me, who are in contention for first place if they can win this game.
It looks like Sang's Apex is also coming. Look at GWE point of view. Ugazi going in with some nice shots. Single and Loyal up top with some nice Prowler shots. As we can see, I've seen Single and Loyal with this Prowler. Holy Thunder with this Prowler. That controller Prowler player can do nothing but you fold to it. Nice shots on the Horizon Q. Will their team be able to capitalize off the damage done? Does get Seer Q'd. Nice reset by Gabe and them. See how they're going to take this fight next. Same getting a knock in the corner. Somebody with a bow. I don't know who is the random Katniss Everdeen in the lobby, but there is a Katniss.
I love that movie.
There is a Katniss in the lobby that's doing something. Oh my God! They're
Big shot's coming from Clap.
Big shot coming from Ugazi as well. Ugazi gets a knock on one. Surprise, the last one left.
Oh my.
Played that very, very well.
My. They do it so fast, Zay. You can't even follow them. They do it so fast.
You know.
All of a sudden, it's like a snap of the finger, like Thanos, and it's done.
Done.
It's done.
Does look like Cozy Entropy and them are going to be a duo in the back of Pound Town. GWB looking very good to potentially place well to, you know, get into first place after this game. We have one rat in the form of Hugh Majin over here in by Mills. I'm surprised nobody knows. Oh, it's going to be a rat v rat fight. It's about to be a rat v rat fight. Let's look at it. Rat v rat. Oh no, no. Majin.
Oh, the poor bloodhound. The poor bloodhound.
Poor bloodhound. He didn't see him. He's not knowing. He's not knowing. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. SBS Shade was eliminated. Qmar, that poor bloodhound, was not knowing at all. He did not know. And this pull does pull back by the Bound Beast legs that we've seen.
Yeah,
Pull and how it pulls before.
Little bloodhound. Lost bloodhound there.
Little poor little blood. It was a little.
In the park.
It was a little baby bloodhound.
Yo, Pound Town's got a good spot. I ain't gonna lie. Pound Town's got a very good spot in ring right now.
They do. They do.
They've been sitting here as a duo, just kind of waiting.
Oh my God! Sang again with these prowler shots. Sang doing what Sang does.
Go crazy, Sang.
Sang doing what Sang does, and he's getting these knocks. He's doing the damage.
Oh my God! He got
both of them. Oh, disgusting!
Said he want both of them, bro.
Like, give me two of them. Give me dots.
Oh my God.
And it does look like Single and Loyal gets another wipe on another team as well over in that no name. Rotate in, clean out their backs. Now just
has 11 kills, Zay. He has 11 kills.
He is completely and utterly dominating this lobby right now. As
and
someone,
now he's got a Kraber. And now
he's got a Kraber. And as someone would say, Sang is tired. He is tired. Sang said, Sang said, yeah, you thought you saw something? Let me show you something. And then he completely went from 0 to 100. Sang is tired.
He wants to show off some fireworks right now for the 4th of July weekend. He's popping off
with
right
that Kraber.
He is popping off. It's funny though, GMV is very close to YSM. Oh
yeah.
My God. Single and Loyal.
He's just so nice. Those wingman shots, oh my Lord. I'm bricked. Those there's no other way to say it.
No other way to say it.
No other way to say it. Those wingman shots are just chef's kiss like that. Sang with the nice, sang with the Kraber. They're messing with GWB right now, but I think at this point GWB has enough kills and placement to get them to the first place spot. Not sure. I'm not sure how the leaderboards ended up playing out after that round.
Yeah,
I guess we'll have to see.
They have 14, and yeah, they're gonna get first place here for sure.
Sang is coming for that second place spot though, because they could. I don't know if they can pull off a 50 PO game, but I just think he just wants to show off a little bit.
Why not? Why not show off? You
know? Do a little twirl, a little dance. And they did this all with a lifeline. Let's talk about it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying the whole time. Shout out Lifeline.
Shout out to Lifeline.
Lifeline is if you get a gold knock, man, she's strong as hell. Strong as hell. And YSM playing the very, very edge here, Zay. It's gonna be tough for them to rotate in.
Yeah.
There are a lot of teams in front of them. Especially, they have the first.
It looks like Sang and GSLU are gonna get into a fight here now.
Yeah. YSM versus GMV. First, the second and third place teams right now fighting right now outside down beast in the launch cannon. Sang on a gold shield with the Kraber and Prowler. Only 3 shots left in the Kraber, so they gotta finish this fight so we can swap weapons if they want to win this game.
This does allow the other team to rotate in pretty freely though, because they're now no longer nobody's on their backs. You know, nobody's in front of them. They get to walk in for free.
Duo? The duo is still in area. They could potentially creep this whole fight.
No, it's 3 full teams on a solo. Yes, he almost getting knocked there. That almost ended bad for Nessie. Yes, he cakes.
Oh, the duo got eliminated. Okay, I'm sorry. There you go.
Sang breaks the Horizon shield with the Kraber. He almost gets a knock. He misses one shot with the other one. Sang has to go big with this Kraber shot here. They've been fighting for a minute here.
It should be pretty safe from a third party, though.
They do end up giving up the height, though. Maple Sensations team is starting to move over on them, though. This fight being a little lengthy, allowing people to move in and get some angles on this team. That fight did take a little time. Q Majin as a solo is moving up on that fight, while Maple team is playing outside of that ring there.
Dropping down the respawn beacon for some cover.
They are right above them though, so they're gonna have to figure out something there. Great idea to drop under.
Playing the low ground in this area is a little scary, but it's also very strong too. It depends on what angle you're playing, and
it does look like everybody is focusing Sang's team right now.
Nice knock by Wugazi, takes down Sang.
But the gold bag Rats coming out with the lifeline. They need to finish him now. They do. Wugazi gets a knock on Sang. Oh my God, Gabriel goes down.
They need to win this game.
Some nice nades though. Wugazi going crazy right now.
He goes down though.
It does look like Team Flash is the winner of this game though. Unfortunately.
14th place team takes game 6.
Unfortunately, GMV did try their best to win that game, even with getting the knock. And like I said, that fight between YSM and GWV took so long that Team Flash can just come in from the back end and just completely and utterly get rid of everybody else.
100%.
So that's ended up what happened. That's ended up what happening there, and that's where we get into the situation that we're in now. Team Flash for the win. We're just gonna go over some ending scores really quickly, some match summary stuff really quickly to see, we'll see what happens here. We'll wait to reveal the scores to you in a minute when they're updated. So we have Team Flash coming in first place with 3 kills. GWV coming in second place with 19 kills. YSM, Banger Game, third place, 18 kills. Alt, we have fourth place with 3 kills. Pound Town going to come in fifth with no kills. Pound Town played that out very well. They lost their Bangalore pretty early and played that back of down beats very, very well. So I'm gonna see if the scores have been updated, and it looks like they are. So we're gonna reveal our winners and everything. And just as a note, the winners of this tournament does receive Apex coins for winning the tournament. So each of you will be getting $20 worth of Apex coins. So that gives you about 2,000 Apex coins for this tournament. Also as well, the top dono of the day will get a custom painting by Banazi on Twitter. So we're gonna check that out too. So we're gonna let Rhino take it ahead here and go to the stores and let Rhino don't. Okay.
I want to do a little surprise. I'm gonna do a little drum roll.
Go ahead. You got it. You got it, dude. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Let's get a drum roll, Chad. Let's get a drum roll. We had a change in these standings that last game, but also before we get into that. Thank you guys so much for coming by today. Absolutely amazing job by Zay as the host of this tournament today. I couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. And shout out to Team Inferno for handling things behind the scene. I know Zay's probably going to say the same thing, but I just want to get my word out there real quick. But let's get to these top 5. 5th place.
Oh, wait, whoa. You want me to switch the screen now, or you want to stay where we're at?
No.
Okay.
After I pronounce the 3rd place team,
okay.
Switch the screen. Okay.
Got you.
All right. 5th place, JWE with 44 total, 21 kills. 4th place, it's gonna be TBA with 49 points, 27 total kills. 3rd place, the YSM with 77 total and 53 kills. Now, your top 2. Your top 2 teams from today's tournament. In second place is going to be Scrappy with 115 points and 67 kills. And your winner of today's tournament is going to be GWV with 123 points and 87 kills. Congratulations, everybody.
With Scrappy's team and GWV's team, Gabe's team, all competing, like going back and forth between all games for that first and second place. Scrappy team held on to the first place for a very, very, very long time. They held up on it until game 6, but Sang unfortunately ended that for them with just a nice display by Sang. Scrappy team, Waltxy, Scrappy, and everybody on that team played that tournament amazingly. So we're so much so that we're going to go through the individual stats of these teams as well. So let's go through the individual stats and see where everybody kind of placed out. So we have Gabriel Illuminati ending out the tournament with over 10k damage. Lord God,
two of them, same team, 10K damage, bro.
10k damage as well. 27 kills, 31 kills from Gabe. We have Waltxy coming out with a 9.8k damage, 32 kills. Sang also coming back up in the leaderboards as well, 9.6k damage with 25 kills. Then you have Holy Thunder coming in, wrapping out the top 5 with 7.8k damage and 29 kills.
Hey. Shout out Lifeline, bro. Shout out Lifeline. Place
shout out,
bro. Shout out Lifeline. We've been saying it all day. Shout out Lifeline.
I do love the Lifeline pick. Thank you, Scrappy. I just want a special shout out to Scrappy. He was a last minute captain, a last minute addition to the tournament. Really appreciate. That's mostly why we took the Scrappy, the shot with Scrappy, because Scrappy is freaking amazing. Came through, got a team together in like 20 minutes to come play this tournament with us, and still with a 20-minute team put together, placed second. So I have to say, just thank you so much, Scrappy. Thank you for the follow as well. Like, I just have to thank you so much for coming through to be able to participate in this. You're amazing, and I really do appreciate you for that, to being able to fill out this lobby and give everybody a little bit of a taste of what they can see, what the people up there do with having Waltxy on your team as well, our ALGS qualifier there. So thank you everybody for coming out. Again, we do this all, like, this is all fun and this is amazing, but we do this for TransLifeline. We do it for the organization that is providing mental health help. My words don't want to work. I'm getting teared up. I can't do my makeup though. Like, we do it for TransLifeline, who is providing mental health care and financial support for trans women in crisis in the US and Canada. And that's basically what we're doing here. So this is just like the end to the little Pride month that we have going. Celebratory shot. You want me to do a celebratory shot? Okay. Okay, Scrappy. I got you.
I got you. One?
Oh
shit!
I got you, Scrappy.
Taco Bell tonight, bro.
I got you, Scrappy. Yeah. I'll pour up another one for you. All right, but
hey, I'm drinking out of a bottle, bro. So I don't even know what a shot is, dude. You
but thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you for supporting TransLifeline. Oh, who was our top dono? Do we know who the top dono was? Because they won
those.
We're not done just yet, but right now the top dono gets a gift, gets a custom drawing from Benazi on Twitter. So who is our top dono here today, right now?
And some clutch. I'm gonna give you guys some clutch too. I got clutch. Give you guys clutch.
Let's see what's going on right now. We're gonna click that link, see what we got going on. But thank you everybody for participating. Oh, I gotta take the shot for Scrappy. So Scrappy, we're $390 at our dono goal. Thank you so much for everybody. Shot for Scrappy though. Here, my shot. I got you. You ready? I know. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, usually I say if you make a face, you got to take another shot. That's the rule when you drink with me. If you make a face, you got to take another shot. You got to control your facial expressions. We don't do that over here. Okay. But thank you everybody for participating in the tournament. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for everybody coming out. Let's see who's in the lead for our top dono right now. Top dono is from Scrappy with a wait, no, there's 2 top donos. Wait, we might have to do 2 drawings. So we have a top dono of $100 both from Scrappy and Minions of Discord, both of them tied for the top dono. So we might have to pay for 2 drawings from Benazi for the 2 top donos. In Mean is my mom. Do you want something for your mom? Do you want your mom to have a drawing, or do you want it to go to Scrappy? You and Scrappy can figure it out, or like we can get both of you all something. It's kind of up to you. Thank you for hosting. No, thank you for coming through. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for coming through. Thank you for playing so much.
You guys are amazing. All you guys are amazing. All 81 of you are in here right now are amazing.
Yes, everybody that is in here right now is freaking amazing, and thank you for participating. We got more donos to come through. Scrappy with another $20 dono. Oh my God. So top dono right now is for Scrappy with a $120 dono from Scrappy. And looks like Scrappy as of right now is in the lead for the get the custom drawing from Benazi. Give me 1 second. I'm going to actually show you what you're going to like, how it's going to look like. 1 second, Scrap, if you maintain the top dono spot. Where is the prizes? Boom. All right. So I'm gonna pull this up really quickly. Is this the right screen? Yes, it is. So these are actually the drawings that you would get, Scrappy. Get the fuck.
Oh, those are fire.
So this is actually something along the lines of you would get, Scrappy, right here. So this is actually Tyga. She was in the tournament. This is Tyga's. So this is around the this is around the drawing that you would get. You would send Benazi a picture. We pay for it, and you're able to get I'll coordinate it with everybody. So then this is the drawing that you would get. 404. So you're gonna need a drawing from Benazi? Yeah, this is Benazi. So she's gonna be doing the drawing for you. So that's fire. We love to see it. As of right now, Scrappy is our top donor.